Yeah, man, swoosh pack. Homage to the classics and the memories. It's the wave I've been on since ever since. I'm good, chillin'. Reading Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition from '94. Slam magazine from '96. Shout out C-Rock, Spot Music, Mega Mall, Wavy Dream Team, Vanity, Dub B's. Out of cruise, man. Let's get to these raps, though. I need that Berliner Black NSX by Acura. I'm stacking racks like Yakima. Book ones on the pedal as I'm backing up. Out the garage, y'all down bad and I'm down for the cause. I'm addicted to the bank, but I'm not having withdrawals. Just more deposits. Run it up. And you won't see VR on my optics. Rather put a beam on a Glock, that Cyclops blick. And I'm working on a bomb that I'ma hit all of my ops with. No Oppenheimer burning rubber, then I swap the tires. You got squares in your circle like a waffle iron. All these rappers probably liars, leave me not inspired to step up to the plate. 9-8, Mark McGuire. Respect my time, that's all I require. Like I gather church singers, look at all I acquire. I'm a simple man with exquisite taste. Billion about to swoop me up, and we finna win the race. Remove the roof, let the vet ventilate. Wavy Dream Team on time, but we just a little late. Yeah, my style's gorgeous. Giants fitted looking like some wild orchids. Book ones off the court, I'm too sporty. We some real super villains, 4 horsemen.
Steez, my style's gorgeous. Got the engine running like some wild horses. Book ones off the court, I'm too sporty. The movie getting good, no spoilers. Yo, I got a mismatch, coach, call a timeout. Preemie with the palace while I lax and eat a salad. I had to write a ballad for my love of the game. These losers do it all for some views and some fame. From outside playing sports, smelling musty. Giants cap broke off while I'm steezing like I'm dusty. I had the 15s a year before they came out. Web on the dubs, you ain't gotta call a time. I'm trying to cop those colossal size. 8 Kais, wave coming live from Frisco. We like the great whites. What's the hype? Bet we did that shit. What's the price? Bet a motherfucker paid that shit. If it's fast, put up pinks. We don't want your hoe. Get put on a tall tee, trying to step to bro. Had his ankles looking weak. This my lazy flow. Allen I, tall T with the ill cornrows. Think I left my steez in your bitch house. Excuse me, Dub DT, let the clip off. Uzi, hit him with the cross like I'm hot sauce. Ooh-wee, 40 on this dome like I'm Sean Kemp. Stupid.
Yeah, my style's gorgeous. Giants fitted looking like some wild orchids. Book ones off the court, I'm too sporty. We some real super villains, 4 horsemen.
Steez, my style's gorgeous. Got the engine running like some wild horses. Book ones off the court, I'm too sporty. The movie getting good, no spoilers.
Shot Records, let's fucking go.
Yeah, man, swoosh pack. Homage to the classics and the memories. It's the wave I've been on since ever since. I'm good, chillin'. Reading Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition from '94. Slam magazine from '96. Shout out C-Rock, Spot Music, Mega Mall, Wavy Dream Team, Vanity, Dub B's. Out of cruise, man. Let's get to these raps, though. I need that Berliner Black NSX by Acura. I'm stacking racks like Yakima. Book ones on the pedal as I'm backing up. Out the garage, y'all down bad and I'm down for the cause. I'm addicted to the bank, but I'm not having withdrawals. Just more deposits. Run it up. And you won't see VR on my optics. Rather put a beam on the Glock, that Cyclops blick. And I'm working on a bomb that I'ma hit all of my ops with. No Oppenheimer burning rubber, then I swap the tires. You got squares in your circle like a waffle iron. All these rappers probably liars, leave me not inspired to step up to the plate. 9-8, Mark McGuire. Respect my time, that's all I require. Like I gather church singers, look at all I acquire. I'm a simple man with exquisite taste. Billion about to swoop me up, and we finna win the race. Remove the roof, let the vet ventilate. Wavy dream team on time, but we just a little late. Yeah, my style's gorgeous. Giants fitted looking like some wild orchids. Book ones off the court, I'm too sporty. We some real super villains, 4 horsemen.
Steez, my style's gorgeous. Got the engine running like some wild horses. Book ones off the court, I'm too sporty. The movie getting good, no spoilers. Yo, I got a mismatch, coach, call a timeout. Preemie with the palace while I lax and eat a salad. I had to write a ballad for my love of the game. These losers do it all for some views and some fame.
You're watching Shoot Your Shot TV live. Cleat Check episode 1, trying new things. I'm your host, Just Paul Now. Of course, we got C-Rock behind the lens, man in the Cerebro. And we got a very special guest today for this first episode. We got my brother, J Billion.
Yes, sir. Let's get
Frisco
it.
legend.
Hey.
Good friend of mine for like
I
10
know.
plus years, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You know, I want to say I met you maybe like in 09, but I knew about you since like 2006.
Okay.
And before we get into all that, you know, a special episode today. We're going to go over a lot of Huff history, some sneaker talk. But before we jump into it, we'll do a little Cleat Check, because this is Cleat Check episode 1. And J Billion, what you got on today, man?
Man, I had to get these Deons. You feel me?
You got the Deons.
Are we taking something from Hatch and D-Shoeing or no?
Yeah, we could D-shoe.
We D-Shoe.
D-shoe?
Yeah.
So what's that? I'm just boom.
Oh, you want to? Yeah, if you could take. Yeah.
Bam. You feel me?
Show the viewers.
Look, ooh, right here. This is where we at with it. Bam. You see where I'm at with it.
Those are sick.
No, the Deons, man, for real. I've been wanting these since '96. So I was a little kid in '96, and I could only get one pair of shoe a year, right? I had to get the Grand Hills. I got even though I fuck with Grand Hills.
Pac
Grand Hills is one of my favorite players ever.
Pac had those too.
Yeah.
I need those. Those are sick.
Yeah, I got a pair of Grand Hills still.
No, I need the
But
Deons.
these
Yeah.
DT 96 is crazy.
Yeah.
He got hella interceptions in these. Like, you gotta get these.
He's on, what team is he on that year in '96? Cowboys.
96, he was
Or-
on the Cow. No, he went to the Cowboys. Cause 95, no, 94, 95
No, not Niners.
was Niners. Then he went to the Cowboys.
Okay.
Yep. Cause remember the blue ones, they had a blue pair, a
Yeah,
cowboy
yeah.
pair,
White and blue.
white
Yeah,
and
yep.
blue. That was kind of like the popular pair as the cleat.
Yeah.
But they did team colors, right? Back then they
White
did team
and red.
colors.
I
and
think they had
everything.
white and green even.
They did for the teams. So if you're
on
a team,
the Packers, you can get the
yeah,
white. and
you
green.
can get them in white and green. You can get players like colorways.
Fire. They don't do stuff like that no more.
Ah, man, I wish.
What do I got on? I got on some dusty joints from 1992. These are the
Crazy
Air Flight
Laker
Light
colorway,
2,
though?
Laker colorway.
Air
Scottie
Flight Light
Pippen.
2s.
Air Flight 92, man. And they're
So-
still wearable. I got these from some dude in Malaysia on Grailed, but he didn't grail me. It was a smooth $100.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. And it's still
They're still
holding up.
wearable. I think Nike needs to bring back all the high tops because they brought back the lows in 2021
Yeah,
or
I remember.
2022.
But the high tops had more
have
definition.
Yeah, and more like height.
Yeah.
See what you got on.
Oh,
Staying true.
you know, I got the Structure Triax OG.
Let me try.
Okay.
This is what Fredo do. Oh, see?
Oh.
This is what Fredo do. On the Hatch Hat Lives. This is C's right here, the Structure Triax OG.
Ooh.
Whew, this colorway is sick.
Yeah. I mess
Little
with
purple,
those.
little infrared.
I mean, I like the other
Gas.
colorway, but
Oh,
this
shit.
is
What?
this is cool.
Didn't they do like a black colorway of that? Like a flip?
I think they did black and they did like a black and gray, white. Then the OG one was like a pink.
With a
That
teal
pink
and a
teal.
pink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pink
I had
teal.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
those
I still got
structures.
them, but those are like my
His
beaters
daily
now.
drivers.
I need to
feel you.
recop. I need to
Yeah.
recop. But yeah,
You
Sick.
got hella shoes. Talking about I need to recop.
I know.
We all.
We
That's,
gotta
that's all of
stop.
us though. That's all
We
of
gotta
us.
stop. We gotta
have
restock.
we need a hotline for like addicted to sneakers.
enablers.
But speaking of sneakers, it is the 20th anniversary of the Huff Air Max 1. If you've caught any of our content over the last week and a half, we did review these, and you know, a lot of sentimental history there because Huff is a brand that started from here, San Francisco, our hometown. So it's synonymous with the sneaker culture out here if you didn't catch any of the episodes. And we thought, you know, it'd be a good idea to bring on someone that was there. Our good friend Billion, he was OG Huff employee. And yeah, so when did you get hired at Huff?
So I got hired like 04. They had been around for maybe 2 years before.
Yeah.
Hey, JB, just put the mic up a little closer. Yeah,
so they had been around like maybe 2 years before I got hired, but I used to work at Costco, and I would see Ed, and now I don't know them at the time. Though, right? It's just two dudes coming in.
Shout out Ed.
Yeah,
shout out now.
Shout out the legends too. Legends, Eddie Rascal, and now man. And
they would come through.
They would come through to go like getting like shopping for Huff. So they were coming for the store. So at this particular time, they came to get Gorilla Racks for the shoes. Little do I know it's for the shoes. They needed more Gorilla Racks.
Those are the metal joints?
Shoes. Like the little metal joints.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep, so they was coming to get Gorilla Racks. So they came to the front door. I'm working at the front door. So, you know, I asked for their Costco card. I noticed that they both had the same shirt on.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like, y'all both got the same T-shirt on. It was Method Man, the lyrics to Cal.
Oh, okay.
Or Bring the Pain. It might have been either To Cow or Bring the Pain, but it was the lyrics. I think it was Bring the Pain. So I'm like, I had never seen a T-shirt like this really at this time, right? So I'm like,
it's still like new.
Hard. Yeah, this is all new. I'm wearing tall white tees.
Yeah.
I'm
that
at
was
Foot
the
Action.
era. Yeah.
I'm getting white tees for what is it? It was like 4 for $20 or something like that.
It was I think it was 5 for $20.
It was 5 for $20.
Man.
That's a
For
deal.
sure.
Was that Foot Locker?
Foot Locker.
Yeah,
And Foot Action too.
Foot Action had them too though.
Yeah.
Foot Action was a little thicker.
Yeah.
They had a little thicker cut.
Better quality.
But so I'm not used to seeing a graphic T-shirt.
Yeah.
At the time, I don't even know what that is. Right.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
Method Man.
Method Man, like got the lyrics on it. That's tight.
Yeah.
Like, right, just being in the music.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's sick. So it just kind of we had a quick little conversation. They walk in. So fast forward, it's the Summer Jam.
106.
106 Summer Jam. Camille. Shout out Big Von. Everybody over at Camille, man. Shout out to all of y'all. But yeah, it's the 106 Summer Jam. So back then, that's like the concert to
For
go
sure,
to.
yeah.
I'm like, I may be, man, how old was I then? Maybe like 19, 20.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm seeing them. And I need clothes for the Summer Jam. So I'm like going around. We going to Oxford Street, OG Oxford Street in Frisco.
Market.
Oh, Market.
Yeah,
it's an OG store.
Oh, Oxford.
They were selling like, Oxford Street. They were selling.
Like, for you, my friend. Yeah, the For You, My Friend.
They had
For You,
all
My Friend.
All the Tims, the lugs.
110. Yeah, you can get the lugs, the Tims. So I used to get my Tims and my Echo there.
Yeah.
I was still kind of in that mode. This is like a Nietzsche era.
Yeah.
Like
Academics.
sweatsuits. This is academics.
555 Soul.
555 Soul. This is all of that. So I'm going there to look for that. We see this kid walk by. He got on, I don't know at the time, Jedis.
Yeah.
So being a sneakerhead, right at this point, I'm just in the Jordans.
Yeah.
Because I got in the
Jedi
shoes.
Jedi Dunks.
Jedi Dunks. We gonna get in. We gonna get right to it. But like at this time, I only know J's. I only like athlete signature shoes because I like basketball. I got into sneakers because of the athletes and the technology.
Yeah.
So being in the technology, like I want the newest technology. Every human being wants like the latest technology. So in shoes, it would be the air bubbles, the Nikes.
The newest model.
The newest model.
The newest
or
Jordan.
the newest technology, the newest Jordan, the newest Air Max, right? So that, and then being signature athletes, me being in the sports, I want what they like. Oh, the Deons, right? I need the Deons.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he got the J's on. Like Jordan had 50 in these. I want them because Jordan had 50 in them.
Yeah. What you were seeing him do on screen.
Yeah, because you know how you
that's
get a
your
lot
memories that are tied to the
you
kids.
get a lot of stories. Like, man, I seen the dope boys in them.
Yeah.
I seen and I did, but then that's not why I wanted them. I wanted them because Jordan had them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted them because I wanted the questions because AI had Fit 40 in them, right? Like, oh, I need those. And they look tight. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, and then you start learning about everything and getting into it. But I see the Jedi Dunks.
I think that is 04.
when those came out, or like late 03.
Like late 03.
Yeah.
So, you know, by the time I see him, because it's like early 04, it's like, or maybe almost the summer, right? The summer jam. So by the time I see the kid with him, they maybe they're a little, you know, they had him out for a minute. But my first time seeing him, it break my neck. I'm like, bro, what is these? I ain't never seen no dunks like these.
With the neon
All I
laces.
got is the shadow, the Nightshade dunks, the black and silver from Copeland's. They had the Copeland specials from 40. I'm like, this is all I got.
It was a high?
Seen the highs. I had those. But I had never seen a dunk even get flipped like that. Like, what? Like, they look like Yoda.
Yeah.
Like, this shit looked like a Jedi. Like, that's how I was thinking. Like, this shit looked like a Jedi. But I had to stop him. He was kind of intimidated, right? We got on tall white tees and DJs. We looking kind of thuggy. We looking like I'm grilled out, do-rag on.
Yeah, baggy ass pants.
Yeah, so he probably like, bro, they gonna try to ride, but he's like a skater. At the time, I don't even skate, right?
Yeah.
I started skating after I started working at Huff.
Yeah.
So I see him, and that leads me on a hunt to all these stores. So
He told you where he got them?
No.
Oh, he just said,
fronted on me. He was like, oh, man.
So what did he say?
He said like, oh man, I got them. They just some skate shoes.
Yeah.
So he didn't give me where he got them
gatekeeped
from. Yeah, he gatekeeped them. He was like, he didn't want nobody to know. He get on. So now my head is on him. Like, all I'm thinking about is these green. I need to find these dunks.
Yeah, and this is before the internet too. You can't
well, on the internet, it's just Nike talk.
Yeah.
So you don't know about skate shoes. Like, ain't nobody talking about skate shoes on Nike talk.
Yeah.
They talking about like retros, Jordans, Air Forces. Yeah. Kind of like the beginning. It wasn't even a lot of collaborations then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first collabo really was Atmos with the Air Max. They hadn't even never did a collaboration with the Air Max one. Until the Safari.
With the Safari.
The Atmos ones, yeah. So that was like in 2? Maybe 03?
It was the one that had, it's the Air Max 9. No, the Air Max
1 with the Safari print.
Yeah.
Wait, Air Max what? Let me see if I can
It looks like the, they mixed
the Atmos Air Max 1.
They mixed the other thing.
That was like literally kind of like, as we know collabos,
the
first kind of like, because you had Alphanumeric. Alphanumeric did a collabo.
The blue and gray joints?
No, the Safari print.
You had the OGs. We reviewed them a long time ago.
You had the Air Safaris that they based it off of. That's what Atmos took.
Yeah, like, let's put this on the Air Max.
On the screen. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like a reverse.
There you go, right there. Yeah,
those ones right there.
It's a classic shoe, right? So
what year is this? 2002. Jeez.
See?
Yeah.
So it's all lining up. Yeah.
B Safari.
Because that was the first
official collab.
A collab like that, like where y'all let somebody do whatever. Nike was like, yo, take one of our signature shoes and do what you want with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like the first time. And then Atmos doing that, like, ooh, y'all flipped the Air Max, right? Like, y'all went crazy.
Even though they were a Japanese brand, was that still available here at the time?
Oh, okay. It was.
Yeah, I want to say like True might have had them or something.
Yeah,
like
right.
The
North,
boutique accounts.
All those boutique accounts then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They got them.
Yeah.
But because, it's been around. It's just our era when we came around to it is kind of what put it on the map.
Yeah.
Cause like the cats before, right? We all got like older uncles or brothers that had sneakers the first time they came out.
Yeah.
Right? Like I had an older cousin, Sean. He had all the Jordan. I used to try to put his shoes. We would sneak in his room, try to put his shoes on, like be looking at his shoes.
Yeah.
He come home like, man, listening to his tapes, right? Listening to his music, playing his video games.
Yeah.
Like he the person, me and Justin, we go and sneaking in his room.
Looking at all this cool stuff.
Looking at all this cool stuff to us, right? Like, so we looking at, he got the Iversons the first time. The Jordan, he's the one who had the low 11s. You know how I always be talking about the Jordan low 11s.
And he had them like before.
He just got them.
He just
like they came out. He just went to the store. He just getting the sneakers how we getting them now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm finna go.
Yeah.
Right at the time,
Saturday,
he was working at. It's not even there no more. What's the pasta? Pasta spot.
Pasta Pomodoro?
Nope. Even though that place was fire.
Spaghetti Shack?
No, it's over. It used to be in Stonestown. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
That's who used to work at Olive Garden. Yeah. So he was spending his Olive Garden money on
in the mall at the Copeland's right down the block.
At the shoe store.
Right across the street.
All of his shoes. So and we looking at his shoes.
Yeah, and you're like, damn, I need these.
Yeah. Like, I'm walking around in his pennies. Like he size like 10 or something. Right now I'm wearing a 6. So I got the pennies all like, he's sick. Damn. He's crazy.
So that's like your first like. You already know about the shoes, but just seeing them in person.
And kind of being in awe by him. Because I used to cut out the pictures in magazines.
Yeah.
I would cut out the pictures of shoes I liked and put them on my wall, like as like a visualization.
Collage posters and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep,
I
collage
used to do that
posters and
too.
have
I used to do that
hell
with
of them on the wall.
like Hella Niner stuff, you know?
Yeah, hella Niner shit. And you know, now looking back, it's like manifestation, right? Because you're like, you're training yourself like, I'm gonna get this. I want this. But back then, you just thinking like, man, this shit's so cool. I couldn't stop thinking about it so much. I need to look at it. It's on the wall.
Yeah.
Right? Like
One day I'm gonna get them.
yeah, like I go ask my dad about, Dad, I can't get the shit. He like, man, I ain't buying you no shoes. Anything over 100, you gotta earn it. You gotta get it yourself. Like you gotta get a job. You gotta do something.
Yeah.
But I'll buy you anything up to $100
Yeah.
in terms of shoes. That
That's
was
fair
his rule.
at that age too.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
was
I'm saying?
cool. It was like, oh, okay, I you
Yeah.
know, I can't say it's my dad. It's his rules. I can't like really say nothing. It ain't my money.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but then it taught me and it gave the drop. Like I wouldn't have all this now because it was because I didn't get it.
yeah,
I got
because if you had it
denied
back then, you might not have cared as much.
I wouldn't have
later.
cared as
Yeah.
much. I might have been a little more.
But it's
So,
like you always want what you can't have. That's the
Exactly.
same with me too, man. Because my mom knew I was just gonna grow out of the sneakers anyway, so I was getting like, British Nights at
I had the
JC
British.
Penney.
It was hard. I wish I had a pair now.
I think the first it was fake name brand, but it was like N1. I got the Marburys in 6th grade,
Ooh,
and then
okay.
I got the questions. Oh no, I got the answers the next year,
I didn't get the answer.
and then I got the Pippin 2s, and I was like, okay, I'm on.
Pippin 2 was sick.
I was like,
Yeah,
I'm on,
you're like,
yeah.
I'm in a game.
Yeah, and
in
then
the game. Pippin 2.
finally in high school, I would get like one or two pairs a year. But no,
Okay.
definitely, yeah. But just to rewind back, you were saying you were looking for a fit for Summer Jam.
Yeah, so we go back. I'm looking for a fit for Summer Jam.
Yeah.
I see the skater. He got these shoes on. It leads me to all these stores.
Yeah.
Because he don't let me know where they from. So
Yeah.
now I'm just looking for them. I'm like, yo, I gotta find
And
it.
visually just have it. I know what
I
they
know
look like.
Yeah, I'm calling place now. Cause me and Justin, we would always into the stuff. We used to prank East Bay. We used to like play recording.
Pranking East Bay,
Yeah,
bro.
we used to call like crank call them
Yeah.
and like do goofy shit.
Yeah, they didn't know how to trace it back then.
Yeah, we just hang up on them. We
Yeah.
laughing. We do all type of stuff, right? So that's crazy. Shout out JG. The
Shout out
OG.
JG, the OG,
Yeah,
man.
we used to do crank calls to Copeland's.
Yeah.
All stores like, you got these shoes in the Nate? Well, you better hold them.
And
Right,
these were
saying goofy stuff as
these were the
kids.
shoes that you were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, those are classic.
That's what set
Oh, it
the
is
whole
04.
shit off
Okay,
for
so
me.
it came out early 04. You seen them around summertime.
I seen them. So
Calling,
that
so you're
leads me.
calling. So say for example, you're calling like Foot Locker. Hey, do you got these dunks?
Do you got these dunks? No. What? Some green and brown dunks. They look like some Jedis.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You might want to call True.
Yeah.
Right? These stores are leading me like maybe I end up maybe I didn't get True first. They like, you should call First Step.
Yeah.
Maybe First Step got a shoe like First Step. Okay, I know First Step.
I know. Yeah.
Like they got the penny. I got the pennies from First Step. Boom.
Yeah. Which one? Penny 2?
Penny ones.
Oh, Penny 1. Okay.
Penny ones, but not the first retro.
First, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I got the-
Colma. You going to Colma, or you going to the one
No,
in?
this is when
Mission?
This is kind of when they had the one with the shack. This was still when they had it at
on Market Street.
on Powell. It
Oh,
used to be
okay.
on Powell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I remember.
When you go upstairs and they had
Yeah.
the shack shoe on the side.
I don't remember. Nah.
Man,
I might not have gone.
So this is like before the Market one, the
Okay.
Market Street one, and like the Como one is like the second one.
Got it.
So the first one was the one with the shack shoe that used to be on Powell,
yeah.
and then they moved because I think they were on what street is going down.
Market in 5th, maybe? No.
They were down. That is the last one.
Oh, okay.
I got a story about that one too. We're gonna get to there. I made money off of that one, but we got
Yeah, so you're calling everyone out, or trying to get the
I'm
shoe.
calling everybody. They send me so first they send me the First Step.
Yeah.
Then I First Step don't have them. They like, maybe you should try True.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never really seen though. You should try True. I go to True. Cause I used to collect comic books, and my dad would take me to the comic. There used to be a comic book store on Hay Street.
Yeah.
So I used to go there as a kid. So I remembered Hay Street. Like that's all I really remember the Hay Street. Like, I used to go to the comic book store there.
Yeah.
I got Spawn #1 there. Youngblood, yeah. I got
Spawn number Youngbloods.
Yeah, I got Youngblood Image. The first
Wildcats.
Image comics there. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on Hay Street. I go to True. True tells me to go to Huff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see where
They
it's
like,
going.
you should
Okay.
go to Huff.
Yeah.
Long drawn out story, but it gets to Huff.
Did
So-
True even have an SB account at the time? Probably not.
Who?
Like 04, is True selling SBs?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think they had like.
They never had an SB account, from what I know. You know what I'm
from
saying?
what I remember too, I don't think they.
But they had their collabo. They had a relationship with Nike.
Yeah, because they had a True 97.
I have that too.
All brown,
I'm waiting
different shades of
They
brown.
need to retro that Nike. True, man.
That's the classic Air
Please.
Max right there.
That shit is so hard.
Yeah.
And it's off the Muni, because the Muni old colors. That's why.
Oh
it's
yeah,
brown
the brown and tan. Yeah.
brown and tan, because they wasn't doing Air Maxes like that. Air Maxes would kind of be in sport colors, team colors, but they did it in
they let them
a tone. Yeah,
plus,
they let them
plus
do
those
it.
were like the hot colors at the time.
Yeah,
because
those
it was
neutrals, the
it
brown,
was
like
neo
brand
soul.
Nubian.
It was like,
Yeah,
like the neo soul shoes.
Yep. It
Okay,
was
so
like Earth.
so you call True and they're like,
They sent me to
check
Huff.
Okay, and
I go to Huff.
But did you even know where it was?
Didn't know where it was. Had to find it.
Yeah.
Had to map. This is when you printed out a map. Was it MapQuest?
MapQuest.
A MapQuest.
Yeah.
Like this is it's on Sutter Street. I never
Yeah.
go over here. Go there. I asked them for it. So they like, I go to Huff. So now I go to Huff. And I'm like, y'all got these shoes? They like, nah, we don't have those. They know about them though.
Yeah.
So they like, nah, we don't know about them. I mean, we don't know about them. We don't have them. But you should try Triumph in San Rafael. Shout out Alex, my boy Alex Triumph. Yeah, so there was a
Or San
skate
Mateo?
shop. No, in San Rafael,
Rafael?
called Triumph.
Oh, across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay.
This is where the SBs start. Like, this is where I was able to get in.
Yeah.
Cause they had them.
Yeah.
They still had stock and shit. They wasn't selling out, right? Everywhere ain't
It wasn't-
selling out.
yeah, it wasn't
It's
like
gonna
how
sell
it
out at
is.
Huff. Cause
Yeah.
this is like at the
Oh,
time.
Huff did have them though. at
No,
one
Huff
point.
didn't have them,
Oh,
but they had them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had them because they had an SB account. So like, we
Yeah.
had the Jedi's, but they sold out.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
ran because it's Frisco too, so it's like
And the
more
flashes
popular.
and shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm walking in there seeing like original Y3.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like Adidas, like they were doing like the remember the pacemaker joint, the silver joint?
It has like a little watch in the
it?
front. Yeah, yeah.
They had them in there, like
Silver with the
the
blue
micro
stripes.
pacers, I think they called.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like they had stuff. I'm like, this is my first time seeing these type of
'Cause
sneakers.
you're only sports sneakers.
I'm only into Jordan.
And maybe like
and
an Air Max
Dunks,
here. and
maybe
there.
I don't even wear Air Maxes. I know about them, but I ain't even
Give me the basketball
Give me the
sneakers.
Jordans.
Yeah.
right. I just want Jordan. I want every Jordan had on
Yeah.
at this point. So I'm collecting Jordans. I'm just buying. I'm known as the kid with the Jordans. Like he got the
Yeah.
J's, bro. Because at this point, it ain't a lot of sneaker collectors. We don't know. Like you say, the internet ain't as expansive as it is now.
Yeah.
We don't all know each other.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
just we into it, but we don't know each other. We don't have the resources.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like spread out still. It's still a mystery. Like you just the kid. It's one kid at
It's
your
still just like a
school-
little hobby.
Yeah, you the
Yeah.
only kid at your school in the sneakers.
Yeah.
Or you the only one that got like, it's stupid at this time. Your parents think you dumb for having more than 3 pairs
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like,
What do
pair
you
of
do with all these
shoes?
shoes? Yeah.
Why you got more than 2 pairs of shoes? You just
Yeah.
need an outside shoe and a dress shoe.
in a weekend shoe or
Yeah,
something.
weekend shoe.
Yeah.
You don't need all these shoes.
Okay, so you go to Triumph.
They send me, so I go to Triumph. I finally get them.
Yeah.
I go back with like my coworker, my boy. He's a friend now, but my coworker Daniel and David. Shout out the twins.
Yeah.
2 twin brothers. They in the sneakers too.
Okay.
So they
And
work with me
you
at Costco.
Okay.
So we like, oh, we going out there, man. We going to Triumph. I go get the Jedi's. So now I know a new world of sneakers, right? I just know Jordans.
Yeah. But it's opened up the
Now you got
floodgates.
a Dunk SB. It's padded, so it's tech. Remember I told
Yeah,
you
yeah,
I'm in the shoes for tech.
Yeah.
I want the newest technology.
A little pocket
so
of
you
air.
mean this is a Dunk, but it got padding?
Yeah.
So it got a Zoom Air pad, so it feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And it got premium material.
And the
so it's
fat
better
tongue.
than a Dunk.
Yeah.
But it's a Dunk. This is crazy. And y'all using like cool colors. Y'all making a Jedi Dunk. Nah, this is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
So I get there, I see like the first SB collection. Like all
This is
kind of
silver
like,
box.
These are silver boxes.
Yeah.
So I ain't
Barfs.
seen it. I didn't get to see the orange. Them gone.
Yeah.
The orange boxes, because that's 02,
Yeah.
01, right? Like I missed that. I don't know about it yet. I like Supremes and all.
Yeah.
I don't know about it yet. Even though
Flashes, like you
Supremes
said.
Supreme Hides was in the silvers, but this is me learning about it.
Yeah.
So now I'm into it. I learned about the first Huff. So they tell me it's a new Huff that just opened on Hayes. I'm like, for real? So it's one on Hayes too? He like, go down there.
What year is this? This is
This is still because he opened up the Hayes in late '04 maybe.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, because I started working, when I first started working there, it's at Hayes. I started at Hayes.
You started at the Hayes store.
So,
Okay.
so I was doing few days at Hayes, a few days at Sutter.
Okay.
But my main post was Hayes. Like, I'm a Hayes worker. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hired me
and
for
Hayes was strictly kicks.
Strictly kicks.
Yeah.
The other one is all three, right?
Yeah.
At the time, they opened up the clothing store when I was there. Nah, it was already there.
Yeah, the one that was
Clothing
just
store was
it
there.
went Huff, shoes, laundromat, or
Laundromat,
dry cleaners.
Dry cleaners.
And then the
then eventually he got the dry cleaners and ended up being the skate shop.
Got it. Okay.
Remember, because it was like, then it was the skate, the shoes,
And the clothes. Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
You monopolized.
Yeah, right.
That's sick.
So now I know about all this
But
stuff.
when you went to Huff that first time, just to run it back to your first story, like you see now and Eddie at Costco. Did you
At
recognize
Costco.
them when you went to Huff, or
when I go to Hayes, so that's why I was coming around
okay,
with the
got you,
Hayes.
got you, okay.
I get to Hayes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh shit, Rascal, like you the dude that came into Costco. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember you had the shirt on. It was a Huff shirt, I think, or a shirt they carried at the clothing store. Like, I don't know if it was a Huff shirt, maybe it was a Supreme. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it was a Huff shirt. It was one of the first Huff shirts. I think they did. Method
Bring the
Man.
Pain,
yeah,
lyrics.
like lyrics, or they did Method. They did their
METHOD.
version. No,
Oh,
they
but
did
they were
their
doing
version
Huff
of
stuff.
Method and Redman, and or you know how they did
Yeah,
the
the-
Wu Tang
where they would
shirts, where it's
list
the
the
list of the
names.
band
Yeah.
members. It was like that, but they had the lyrics. I think it was a Huff shirt, bro. I gotta ask now.
Yeah.
I think it was a Huff shirt or a Rascal. He would know for sure. They gonna know
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
had on that day. They were like, oh yeah.
That's sick, dude.
So I meet Ed.
Yeah.
And we just start chopping it up. And you know me, man, I'm kind of like a personable person. We just start, and being that we bonded about shoes, you don't know people like this yet. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what? You into sneakers like me? Like, what? This is crazy.
Yeah. Except for maybe you
And my
your
cousin,
two coworkers.
My two coworkers. But this is all I'm learning about these people is new.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's just me.
Yeah.
Then my coworker see me come back with the Jedi. He like, where you get those? I tell him, he like, you gotta take me, right? This is how this is happening
In real
live
time.
in
Yeah,
real
yeah.
time. Like, oh, we all learning about it at the same time.
Yeah.
So then I end up talking to Ed. We end up chilling. Now I'm going there to see what they got.
Okay.
So-
On a regular basis.
Yeah, we chop it up. Now I'm like buying them pizza. I'm like coming, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we're becoming friends now.
over sneakers.
Over sneakers. Like,
Yeah.
I'm coming in, I'm like, y'all got this, what y'all got
What's
now?
new?
Now
Yeah.
I'm in it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like,
You're hooked, man.
I'm hooked, right? I'm
it's
like,
the-
there's a new thing, there's dunks.
So it's
I'm
safe to
gonna
say
be
that the
dunk guy.
Jedi, the SB Jedi, was your gateway drug.
That was
to
my
the
gateway
SB,
drug.
to like
Yes.
even this other world of sneakers. Like it just added on to already
Man.
the sports.
Now I
sneakers.
see all these
Yeah.
sneakers. I go there, I see the Dunkles. They got the Dunkles there when I go to Hayes.
That's
My first
the-
time going to Hayes.
with the pink, a little bit of pink.
Dunk,
the
the Future
Yeah.
Dunkle. So he did his dunk was basically the rock group Dunk, or their alternative. I don't think they rock.
Yeah, it's like
but
a UK. Are they UK, or something?
Yep. Early like a
Dude,
legendary
I hella
UK
remember
group.
that, man, because my homie he had the Metacom bricks that were the same
Dunkles.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Stickman.
yeah.
Yep. So
Okay,
he
so-
had the Stickman on there. He basically Futura did he did their artwork, and they used the Uncle artwork on the shoe.
On the shoe.
So it's kind of like an unofficial Futura shoe, right? Like, because Futura did all the artwork. So you're
Yeah.
like, bro, this is all Futura's artwork is on the shoe. And I don't know about Futura at the time. I just like, what's a pink and black? This shit looks sick. What's this? But they
I
ain't
think
even
C's
got my
trying to pull him
size.
up.
Yeah, Dunkles, man. Woo. Them
Was-
things.
Yeah,
My
those is-
personal favorite Dunk High.
Sheesh,
The
look at the
Dunkles.
resale on them things.
Yeah, I should have brought them.
Bands.
I got them though.
You
I
still got them? Yeah, I've seen you wear those a couple times.
I had to get a pair from. I wore them in Paris too. Ooh,
What
they
year
was-
is that? That's 05 for sure.
Oh, let me just.
That's old.
It
It's
has to
no,
be.
it's like 04.
04,
It's
damn.
04. That's what I'm seeing. I go to the store.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is all happening in real time. I go to the store. Them still there, but
Yeah.
they ain't got my size. I'm like, damn, y'all ain't got this. They had a 11.
Yeah.
Or something, right? I'm
And
like,
this,
ooh.
and this is before they're like, oh, let me cop these.
So I got
flip
the
them.
irons. I got the
I don't know which
iron
one those are.
highs. It looked like a Lions colorways, the irons. So it was
Lions.
all suede
with the blue
with a blue swoosh.
and a blue collar.
Nope.
No, I'm thinking
No,
of
was
something
the
else.
collar blue? Maybe. But it was
Okay.
all gray,
And
kind of like felt suede.
And it's a SB.
SB high.
Yeah.
So I end up getting those. Like now I'm hooked. I'm buying these shoes.
But you're not working there yet.
I'm not working there. I'm
Yeah.
just going buying shit now. So now I'm
This
like,
one?
yes. Ooh.
Oh yeah, just the
I
Boost.
need those
Okay.
back.
Damn.
Them gone. Just they need to. I think they might have re-retroed them as a low, but I need those again. Them was fire. At this time, you wearing shit like this, people don't even know what you got on.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
I've never seen a Nike like this.
Yeah.
People are stopping you and they're like, where'd you get those Nikes from? I'm just used to getting some regular running shoes.
Yeah, it's rare. Like not just rare, but it's just like kind of like you got to be in the know because they're not
Yeah.
selling this stuff at Foot Locker.
There's no
Copeland's.
internet like that to be
Yeah.
advertising it. You have to know.
Yeah.
And then at this time, it's so segregated. Like, if Supreme is not even sold out here, you have to go to New York.
Yeah. Well, but Huff carried some. That was the thing.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
So Huff is this exclusive. This man had the SB. He was the only store in the world, I want to say, with an SB account, a Jordan account, and a Supreme account,
all in one.
all in one.
Yeah.
At one time.
And Nikes too. He was getting regular Nikes too.
Yeah. So now you're getting regular Nikes, Y3.
Yeah.
So you're getting exclusive Yoshi Yamamoto,
Yeah.
freaking
The early stuff,
Adidas,
too.
the new early shit. You getting Jeremy Scott Adidas.
Yeah.
You got
Jordans.
Jordans, and you got
That's
Nike SBs.
Damn. And Supreme.
And you carry Supreme.
Yeah, because I remember that's the
And you
first time-
BBC. When BBC, this is a
Oh,
little later though, but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
right? Now you got BBC, Supreme. Like I remember getting a Mike Tyson shirt and then a BBC hoodie.
And that's the era of just
Right?
full on all over print.
Yeah, like all over print.
Straight
all
looking like
over
melted
print. I think I
popsicle.
brought a shirt like that from the era though, which is
Hell
actually
yeah.
one of my favorite Huff shirts. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah. So okay, and then so just getting in nice with. I mean, but not even on some like hidden
No,
intentions. but
this
just
is like
we
genuinely.
sneakers.
I gotta come talk to y'all. I never had no one to talk to this about except my cousin.
Yeah.
Except Justin.
Yeah.
We the ones talking about sneakers. I go to school. People think I'm crazy. I got all the Jordans. They're like, you want this Jordan too? I'm trying to trade people's shoes for
Yeah.
other Jordans in school and shit. I'm trading shoes then. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, let me get them.
What do you want for them?
Yeah, what you want for those? They like, did you want the shoes off my feet? I'm wearing them. Like back then, that's weird. They like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, no, that's
Like, what are you talking
unless
about?
it's like already your homie, because I think
No, yeah, that's different.
Like we'll trade. We'll let you borrow these for a while.
Oh,
let
you
me
know,
borrow
like,
this.
yeah, but this is me kind of like, they my friend, but we go to school together. They like, you want my shoes? Right? Like, what? Yo, they looking at me crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, you want them that bad? Like, you
You're
want to
like,
buy
I do-
them?
I
They're
do.
used? I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have those sixes.
Yeah.
I want the infrared
Oh,
sixes.
because this is like the 99.
These is the 99
Yeah.
sixes. I'm
With the
you know, I'm
Nike
catching
Air.
people like that. I'm catching my friends at school. Shout out DJ. He used to have his mom used to buy him all the Jordans. My parents ain't remember. I got the
Yeah.
$100 rule.
Yeah.
So
I got the
Jordans
Grand
is
Hill.
out of my level. I'm Grand Hill 89.99.
Yeah.
So I'm G Hill with it.
Yeah.
Even though I fuck with G Hill, he's my favorite basketball player back then. So it fit. It worked. Even though Jordan was like, fuck.
But then you needed someone like when Jordan retired. But I mean, Grant Hill came.
G Hill, because Jordan is the GOAT. So Jordan's already in my mind like the man.
Yeah, but,
right?
like, who are these
G
younger
Hill is my
cats?
new dude.
Yeah.
G Hill and Iverson, right? And Kobe.
Yeah.
They my dudes. Like G Hill was before Kobe. So it was like, but then G Hill got hurt.
Penny.
Penny.
Got
Them was
hurt.
my dudes. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like before Kobe and before and after Jordan. Because
Yeah.
right, like you say, it's like Jordan about to retire. You
Yeah.
already know he at this point he's Jordan.
Yeah.
It's
He's
like,
cemented.
yeah,
But what are these
it's
new
nothing
guys
that can
gonna do?
happen.
Yeah, it's kind of how it is now. We're like,
Yeah, how you want to
Anthony
be on the new
Edwards
dudes.
is nice.
Yeah. And then these new dudes is closer to your age. So you like, this is the dude.
Yeah.
Iverson is the man. Grant Hill is the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
At the
they're
time.
closer to your age, and they're like swaggy and like
yeah,
you know they're
they
just
cool in that era.
bringing in like a whole new
J
vibe to the
Kidd.
NBA.
J Kidd is the
for sure.
man. You know, shout out J Kidd on
Yeah.
Cal. Woo. Yeah, I need
Yeah.
a J Kidd Cal jersey if anybody
That's
has
fire.
one.
Cal Bears.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're bringing pizza. You're getting in good with the Huff
Yeah,
workers.
we're kind of just naturally becoming friends.
yeah. And
So now it's my
stopping
new
by on the
kicking
regular.
spot.
Yeah.
Coming in. So one of the workers there, he had like some family issues.
Okay.
So he had to go like take care of his family or something. He had to leave the store.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my homie. I don't say it, right.
Yeah.
But he had some family issues. He had to leave.
While he was working in your.
While he's
kicking
working
it.
at Huff. No, just he's working at Huff. So this
Oh,
is
okay.
he has to go handle some shit.
For like a while.
Yeah,
Got it,
like
got it. Okay,
they
it
don't
wasn't
know
just
when
a
he's
day
coming
thing.
back. He kind of just randomly leaves.
Yeah.
I guess Ed having kind of like the relationship we have, just being cool and coming in there, he kind of thought about me as somebody. So he like, yo, I know this dude that work at Costco. He might want to, right?
He knows his stuff.
He already know about shoes. Yeah, I don't know what he said to them.
Yeah,
but
you
I came up as a
haven't
person.
met Keith yet.
Not necessarily. No.
Might have seen him or something.
Yeah, I might have seen him and just was like some dude in the store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about skating. I'm
Yeah.
coming from hoops.
Yeah.
I'm coming from the hood, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm hanging on the block. This is like Jamon and 18-year-old
Yeah,
Jamon.
yeah.
I'm outside. I'm going to Black Saturdays and shit. I'm getting shot at and shit. It's crazy, right?
Damn.
It's a wild story. So yeah,
Different times.
just different time.
Yeah.
So I'm not even I don't know about skating. I
Yeah.
don't know about none of this stuff. This is a foreign new world to me.
Yeah.
I'm learning about. So I'm going in there just on some sneaker shit. Like y'all got shoes.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like
I need them.
I got the new shoes. The hoes on me. Like they ain't never seen nothing like
Now
this.
they all on me.
Yeah, I'm a noob. Yeah, back then didn't want me. Now I got shoes. Y'all all on me. Right? I'm rocking kicks. They don't know. I'm breaking everybody's neck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a drug. You like,
Yeah.
dude, like,
What's next?
yeah, I need it. Right? So,
So,
they recommend me.
yeah.
So I end up, they recommend me. And then shout out Asa. Huff said the original
Ace,
of
shout
the
out
term.
Asa,
Huff
man.
said, man.
Shout out Asa.
Yeah, shout out Ace Boogie, man. Fucking Hide days.
Yeah.
Those are wild. That's been ooh. So 222 Hide was a vibe.
I
but
caught the
we'll
tail
get there.
end of it.
I
Yeah,
know.
no, because I turned 21 late.
I know. No, I remember. Yeah, before you were 21.
Yeah.
Like that's
Little-
crazy.
Little sneak in.
Shout out Risky Mondays. But yeah, no, continue.
Yeah, so basically, I'm into these sneakers now. They recommend me. I end up having I go have like pasta or something with Huff. Like I meet him.
Okay.
So they recommend they hit. So Ed hits me. I think maybe he had my number because I gave it to him while.
Let me know if y'all got something new.
Exactly.
Hey,
Let me
just
know if
call
y'all
me.
get something. Just call me, bro.
Would you
I'll
have a
come.
sidekick? Would you?
No, I had a sidekick, but I didn't have at the time. This is past. I had a Palm Pilot. I had the Palm Pilot, the big ass.
those
Palm
did
Pilot
numbers. Those
thing,
were doing numbers.
Yeah,
You
with the
could-
stick, with
yeah.
the still.
the little
Stencil or whatever.
What do you
is
call it?
The sty. It was
stylus.
something.
Stylus.
Stylus.
Yeah.
I used to be tapping the screen.
That's how you would
on
text?
the Palm Pilot. It was crazy. I was rapping in the Palm Pilot. I had raps in the Palm
business
Pilot.
savvy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had raps in
That's
the Palm
crazy.
Pilot.
Yeah, no, I
man.
had raps in the sidekick, man.
So you have
Sidekick era was crazy.
Okay, so you and Asa are like kind of filling in for the guy who
No, so
taking
yeah,
the
so
lead.
I guess maybe they need somebody at Sutter and they need somebody at Hayes. So
Okay.
they're looking for two people at the time,
Yeah.
right? So it ends up being me and Asa.
Yeah.
Fast forward, it's me and Asa. We get
Yeah.
picked. So we're like that second. The first is like the very first will be Keith, Now, and Ann, his ex-wife.
Yeah.
They were the first. I would say they're the first workers. Like
There
right?
was-
and Kyle. Shout out Kyle. What am I thinking? Supreme.
No,
Like,
there
he's
was a Japanese
Supreme.
girl though.
Yeah.
Lena.
What's her name?
Lena
Yeah.
Machimura. I
Yeah.
think.
No, she was there too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lena
Oh,
was there
okay.
too. But I'm talking about she was there
For just a little
the
bit.
second. I was finna say the second, like Masan,
Okay.
Eugene, all of them, because they're like the group before me.
Okay, so
And
you're
like
the
Mega,
third.
I think Mega came at the tail end of their group.
So
shout
you're
out
like the third-
Masan. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out all of these.
Yeah.
These are
Sounds
all
critical
Eugene,
mass,
shout,
right?
Shout out
Yeah.
Eugene. Shout out Eugene.
Shout out
Team
Eugene.
Terrible.
Team
Yeah,
Terrible.
Team
Oh,
Terrible.
Dude,
Shout out
those
Mega.
guys.
Everybody
It's
doing their
crazy.
thing.
It's just like how it
Black
all
Scale.
connects. Yeah, shout out Mega. So you're like the third wave.
I'm the
You and-
third
you and
wave.
Ace are the
Me
third
and Ace
wave.
are the third wave. So we get in. They ask me, and I'm like, hell yeah. In my mind, I'm like, this is all I'm spending my money on anyway. I get to work for y'all and get shoes, and then I'm
Yeah.
already at Costco. So money is cool. I don't need y'all money. I just want the shoes,
Yeah.
right? I don't even really need this money.
Yeah.
So it's
So
cool.
you're in there. So what was meeting Keith like? Like what was that? How did that go at the pot? Where you said you grabbed?
I meet
pasta?
him. Yeah, I think we went to get pasta at this old pasta spot. I used to love that spot. It was on Golf. I forgot the name of it because it was so long
Long time
ago.
ago.
But it's not there no more, right?
Yeah.
They ended up doing it.
Get your mic.
Yes,
Get-
Mike Life. I got
Okay.
too relaxed.
So
Yeah,
you
too
meet him
loud.
for the first time at a dinner. Like,
Yeah,
this
we
is
meet
kinda
during
like an
dinner.
interview, or
Yep,
this is-
kind of an interview,
Okay.
informal interview.
Yeah.
We kind of chop it up. I guess, you know, he was feeling it.
Yeah.
He was feeling like my vibe or whatever and was like, oh, we'll bring him on. So my first day I wore this Jay-Z, remember, was it Rasputin that was on POW?
Rasputin was on POW. Yep.
I had bought this Jay-Z shirt where they like photoshopped some hands on him shooting guns. He has these guns. It's Jay-Z with guns blazing.
Man, I need to find a picture.
I have it. I'm gonna bring it up on
still
my
have
phone.
it?
Yes.
Oh, are you still just
because I took a picture my first day at work. At Huff.
Oh, you got the picture. You don't still
It's
have the
me,
shirt.
Ed, and Kamal. Shout out Kamal, Molly Jesus. I don't know if y'all remember Kamal.
Yeah,
I remember Kamal. Yeah,
You
yeah,
remember
yeah,
Kamal?
I remember Kamal.
P might not remember
Maybe my
Kamal.
face.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know him by face. He kind of had like a beard.
Yeah.
He had like
Yeah.
he was like first dudes. He was rocking a beard, like a full beard, like a
Yeah.
5 o'clock shadow beard.
Shout out Kamal, man.
Hell yeah! Shout out Molly.
So y'all do the dinner, and then like you don't know any of his backstory.
I don't know the backstory. I don't know that's the Huff deck in the movie. Is that
Bones
the
Brigade?
Santa Claus?
Oh,
It's in the Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen.
Elf,
Oh,
Elf,
really?
Elf.
Is it Elf?
Elf.
And they asked for a Huff deck. It's
oh, I got
on his
a
wish
2000
list.
Huff,
Yep.
Huff,
He wanted all he
Huff
wanted was a
skateboard.
Huff deck for Christmas. I remember that movie, but I don't know that's Huff, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, you own the shoe store, man.
Yeah.
I need these J's. I need these motherfucking dunks
These
that y'all put me
SBs.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I meet him, and it blows my mind, right? Because I'm meeting somebody that's doing what they want to do, and you're making a living off of. Like, I hadn't
boss.
met nobody. Yeah, like, wait a minute. You sell shoes and you skate around all day. You're a pro skater, so you just skate around the city and get paid. They sponsor
Sponsored,
you.
yep.
They fly you out to different cities, and you skate around, and you make enough money that you got a store too.
Yeah. You couldn't fathom it. You were just like, this is
I'm like,
crazy.
what? Like, right? I couldn't fathom it, man. I thought you just go get a job. You get a good job.
When you're older.
Yeah, you get a good job.
Yeah.
I was just gonna get a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Making hella money.
Yeah.
But I'm going somewhere I don't really want to go.
Yeah, but
I thought I was gonna be doing that.
Getting a paycheck, that's cool.
Yeah.
But this guy's someone that, you know, you're realizing that he took his life into his own hands and
I'm
did
like,
what he wanted to do.
I'm like, so you could just be you and get money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta go work for nobody, or you could just be you. You could just skate around and have shoes and get paid.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. So
That's tight.
that kind of like made me like, I gotta be around this dude.
Yeah.
What is this? You know what I'm saying?
So like
I need
that
to
good
learn.
energy rubs off on you. Or
that
just like,
Like
you know,
inspiration, like
Yeah.
you're
yeah,
inspired.
I'm inspired.
You're inspired,
I'm like,
yeah.
yo, I need to be. I gotta hang. I was already feeling like that, but after I had an interview, now I'm starting to work there.
yeah.
It's like, yo, this is crazy. And then I'm absorbing everything they culture. So
Yeah.
I'm learning everything about skate. Like you saying you a skateboarder, I'm finna go watch all the skate DVDs.
Yeah.
I'm watching all the old skate tapes. I'm learning everything I can about skating. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm immersing myself. It's all new to me.
Yeah.
I'm immersing myself in this
Just being
culture.
a sponge. Like,
Yeah, I'm
taking
going
it-
out.
Yeah.
I'm showing up to the hood with the skateboard. They laugh. They like, "Man, what you doing?" I ain't even billion at the time, right? They're like, "Jamal, what you do with the skateboard?" Like, Jay
And this is before
Yeah.
this is before in my mind Pharrell too. You know what I'm saying?
Before that,
Yeah.
This is like this is almost Lupe-ish a little. No, because
A little earlier. A little earlier.
than
Because
Lupe-ish.
Lupe's like 06, 07.
Yeah.
Or no, 05, I guess.
05,
With
but
the-
you're right. It's
yeah.
before Lupe.
Yeah.
Because Lupe kind of like it was at that point.
But even if it was, he was probably doing his own thing out in the
Chicago.
Midwest, but like
Yeah.
to do it
he
in
the
Frisco.
weird kid out there.
Yeah.
We the weird dudes out here.
Yeah.
The black dudes from the hood, y'all go. But I work at a skate shop.
Yeah.
You from the hood, but because this is
It's
kind of
an
when it starts
anomaly.
joining.
Yeah.
It starts kind of these cultures start coming together around this era.
Yeah.
This isn't normal. Stevie Williams is like what?
Yeah.
Like Stevie Williams, he about to change shit.
He's Philly.
He's from Philly, but
Yeah.
he grew up and got his stuff in Frisco. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
did
Like
hear
he
about
came
that.
out here to
He-
come
to
skate
skate,
because
yeah.
it's the skate mecca. So if
Yeah.
you was good at skating, you wanted to
Here
come to Frisco, you wanted to go to New York, you
LA.
wanted to go to Barcelona,
LA
you
no.
wanted to LA. Yeah, these are all like these hubs of like where you go get your films, get your
Yeah.
footage at these spots. You
You
want to
go on
go to Hub
road
or
trips
Hideout.
to, like,
Yeah, you want to
skate,
go
yeah.
skate these classic spots because if you look, it's just the same as an athlete. You like, man, he playing at the Garden. I want to
playing
play
at
in
the
New
Rucker.
York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
know
at
what
the
I'm saying?
Rucker. I gotta
Yeah.
go to the Rucker.
You playing at
They-
Venice or
Yeah,
whatever.
they want to go to Embarcadero.
Yeah.
I gotta go to EMB.
Yeah.
I gotta go hit 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah.
I gotta go hit the ledges. You know what I'm saying? They got they spots. I gotta hit Pier 7.
Okay.
So all of that leads me to soaking up all of this information. And then I'm in Huff. I'm like enthralled. I'm in
Yeah.
it. And like, this is how all this stuff just start materializing.
Yeah, you might not be able to see it, but there is a
Yeah.
plethora of Huff kicks in here, Huff gear. That's kind of what I wanted to just touch on. This jacket right here, man. This is how I first saw J Billion on the internet. This
That's
was you were wearing
crazy.
this in your profile pic, maybe 06
Yup.
or 07, whenever this
You
came
right.
out. And I think you were wearing one of the hats, and
Eugene took those pics.
it's in a club.
Yeah.
It's dark, and this is the first time I heard your music. And then I think my cousin EJ,
Show the jacket one more time.
yeah,
That's wow.
this one right here. This is how I first seen him, and this is before I even knew you or ever met you in life. But MySpace was kind of
J Billion fatigue,
06, 07.
the fatigue on, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
man.
uniform. It was
It's
a
crazy that
uniform.
you still got that, man. I think, yeah,
Adamu made those like fatigue, and I had like a Red Clay. Remember the brand Red Clay? There
Yeah, I
was
remember Red Clay. Yeah.
Adamu. Shout out Adamu.
was it CLAE or that's something else?
Yep, it was CLA.
They made-
No, why? The clay that you're talking about was shoes.
Skate shoes.
Yep.
Oh, but they also did like
a brand.
lifestyle too.
And they
Yeah.
kind of did lifestyle stuff
Yeah.
early.
Damn, that's a trip.
Yeah,
So
they did
then-
lifestyle stuff early.
Yeah.
So this is
You good, you good?
05, 06? Or 05,
05, 06
You're
for
in
that
there.
jacket. Yeah, when you
Yeah.
see me in that jacket.
And yeah, man. So you meet Keith, you're at the shop, and then, so we were talking about this is the 20th anniversary, but we were talking to Ed, like he gave us some background information. This wasn't supposed to be the OG,
P, your mic.
Okay.
and this was like they wanted to have the perforated holes and the Benny Gold skyline.
So they wanted all of that,
yeah.
and Nike just wasn't messing with it. Because you're giving me information before me, right? Like, because I get there,
I don't
this
think
is
that-
already out.
I don't think that they weren't messing with it, but I think he said something like they had sent a bulk of these instead of the
Friends and family.
which
Which
ended
ended
up
up
I
being
think
the
it was.
Friends and Family.
I think it was like a
Family.
mix up or something, and
And Keith kind of he wanted it to be
the F
The
and
other
F.
one.
FNF, yeah.
Yeah.
With the skyline on
With
the
the
back.
skyline
And,
and
the
Makes
perforated,
sense.
and the
holes.
perforated holes.
Yeah, because like I say, as we get into as we show this one, that ended up coming out the Huffquake joint. Shout
What
out
year is that?
Benny.
That's
This is like 08.
08, okay.
09. But
Who
just,
did that one?
But just that callback on that perf
Oh, yeah.
is from the original Friends and Family of
Got
the
it,
Green.
okay.
And we'll get all into that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think Ed mentioned that at the time there was no Air Max with a perforated,
Holes.
breathable material like that.
Yeah.
like
Nope, not that I
leather.
could think of.
Yeah.
Maybe the Atmos.
Yeah.
That black. No, not the Atmos, but the Kid Robot. Did the Kid Robot have perf leather?
I need to see him.
The one
'Cause
with
I remember-
remember the Kid Robot was like black and maybe purple. Or
Were they
something?
just called that, or Kid Robot on Hate actually had
No,
their
Kid
own
Robot
Nike?
had
They had
their
a
own
few.
Nike.
They had zip ups. They had a bunch of stuff, and they
Yeah.
had the toys.
They really had
Yeah.
their own Nike because they were pretty big. That's where Bear Bricks came.
Yeah, dude.
You
I used
had
to go there.
Kid Robot. Yeah.
and get the Marvel joints. Yeah. So I mean, even before we get into this, had you seen these at one point too?
So as I'm working at Huff and meeting everybody, some of these artifacts, these are I'm already there, but this is the first wave, and a lot of it's sold out.
Yeah.
A lot of it's gone because this is 2 years. I'm
Yeah.
in 2 years, but they still got some of that shit laying around,
So,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
they ain't never sold out.
Yeah.
At that time, you wasn't selling not the clothes and shit.
Yeah. Not
So,
yet.
At the time, these are gone. So this pair is from Eugene. Shout out Eugene. So I'm at
Show the
Eugene's
camera.
house.
Show the camera. Show the camera.
Feel
right
me?
here.
Shout out Eugene.
That is
Feel
the
me?
2000 fair.
This
2000
is-
fair.
That's
the 2004.
It's 2004 because you look at the air bubble on it.
That is cloudy.
Dusty bubble.
That's
We out
OG.
here, cloudy, dusty bubble. We still good though, right? Like I'm still rocking these. I rocked these maybe about a month ago.
They didn't crumble on
They
you.
ain't crumbled yet, but I know a lot of people's are crumbling, but I used to wear them. And I think because Eugene wore them,
They were
because I got
broken
them
in.
used, they were
Oh,
already
got you,
broken
got you, got
in.
you. Yeah.
And they just lasted. They've been lasting.
Yeah.
So basically, in meeting all these new people, you know, we kicking it now. I go to Eugene's house. So I get to Eugene's house. They just sitting in his house. And I'm like, them the Huff Air Maxes. Like, them the one. I need. Remember, I knew.
He's like, I know.
Yeah.
like,
they owe to him.
Yeah.
He been working
Like,
there.
I've been had these.
He
man.
need money, right? He don't care.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, I work at God. What you want? You want money? I'll give you anything for those. Right? So he ended up selling them to me. I talked him into selling them to me.
And you had him ever since.
And I had him ever since.
Shout out Eugene.
Shout out Eugene.
Damn,
Damn, that's
Eugene, you seem terrible. Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
thank you, Gene.
Damn.
Right? I still have them. But then that was kind of a thing, you know, I was so immersed in that new culture, and they had become such good friends to me that I would never give away. I was like, if it's Huff, I ain't giving it away.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of how I got
Yeah.
everything. If it's Huff, I ain't giving it away.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
Okay.
like if you look here, he brought the whole store. Like,
Yeah,
what's
dude.
going-
I mean, we got a
Yeah,
lot
it's
to
a lot
go
of
through,
stuff.
but
we were
we
not
could-
expecting this tonight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
told him to bring a few things.
Man,
So
I
I want to ask you this: what was the first Huff Nike release that you were working there for? Like,
Mine's might have been so.
you're there. You're working release date. You're working the release date.
Oh, I'm working release day is definitely the nows, but it would be these. It'll be the
which ones?
The Gold Diggers.
Oh, Gold Diggers.
Okay.
Gold
okay.
Diggers
These are
was-
the
I'm
nows.
working there. The nows,
Okay.
the deluxes.
Yeah.
And this is the first time Nike ain't never used this mold
On a Air Max 90.
on the Air Max 90s. This cast, so these shoes the cost of them were so high. It was the highest price Air Max. It was
Yeah.
$180
At the time, back
retail.
180. Damn.
Retail. So.
that's a lot back.
And it was
then.
because of this
And
mold.
now.
They had to make this mold. They had to
show
make
the
this.
cam. Show the cam.
Yeah, they had to make this piece right here. So this gold piece, Nike had to make this piece. They never
Because they
had a
usually
piece
do
like
it rubber,
this.
but that's plastic.
It's usually rubber. So
Yeah.
they
They
had
never-
to make these plastic moldings, which drove the price of the shoe up. And then
Okay.
all the material. So now got ostrich right here. He got croc. He got snake skin. He got the Kevlar thick
Yeah.
material. It was like a premium Air Max at the time.
These were materials that Nike was putting on other shoes too. They had the deluxe Air Force Ones like that. They had some deluxe
Yeah.
Dunks where they had the ostrich. They
Yep,
had
and they
all
give you
the
the premium, but it
Yeah.
came after this.
Yeah.
So, still same era, but like kind of after this, because
Yeah.
they started doing like those ostrich dunk. Remember those purple ostrich, the white and purple?
Yeah, they had the
And they had
navy
the-
and gray.
the navy gray. That was
I had,
after.
I had those. I was like,
That
these
was
are
what I did
sick.
too. I did too.
With the gum bottom.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But
But
those
like-
those weren't SBs. Those were like
Those were just like a
exclusive
dunk
dunk.
premium.
Like yeah,
It was
I
kinda
remember
like
getting those
using
like at
premium
Foot Action or
materials.
something.
Yep.
Yeah. So your first release that you're working at is the Gold Digger Air
It's
Trainer.
Gold Diggers,
It's
yeah.
not too crazy yet.
Gold diggers are
Because I mean, SB's
yes,
bubbling.
SB's bubbling. SB's kind of starting to, cause by now you're in pink box,
Yup.
and it's like
Mission Blazers.
Mission Blazers is starting to kind of get hot.
Yeah.
Like Nike, it's kind of like they're golden era.
Supreme Blazers.
almost like
No, Supreme Blazers. Black
Supreme
box.
Blazers was
Black box, purple.
Supreme
swoosh.
Blazers was black box, so that was right after. That was like 07.
Pause real quick. Just shout out the chat.
Yeah. Shout out everyone in the chat, man.
Shout out Noel. Shout out
Leo.
Shout out Bando.
Yup.
Hey.
Shout out Leo, Noel.
Noah's saying Clerk Pack Air Max 90 for all Tier 0 boutiques.
Yep.
That's what it was?
That's what the Air Max 90 is.
Damn,
Yep,
see,
the
Noah
deluxe.
be knowing this
Part
stuff.
of the Clerks pack.
Yeah, Noah. Shout out Noah, man. He was on a hunt for
Yeah.
all of these things. all the rare.
Yeah,
all the
shout
rare
out Noah,
Johns,
man. You already know.
Yeah.
Hey, you already know.
Shout out the enablers chat.
And Noel, he's the first person I knew that had those Gold Digger Air Trainers. He would wear those out on the weekend. When I would
Noel
see him,
got everything.
he got a lot. So you're working at Huff during this release.
Yes, I am at
And
Huff during
it's a little crazy. Is
It's
it like an instant sellout?
we did shirts for it. We did it was kind of like the first time we did like apparel for it. It's kind of like we're starting to brand better. I
Yeah.
feel like we're starting to kind of like brand stuff together.
Making sure the
and
clothes
do
come out
shirt
at the
to
same
come with
time as the shoes. Yeah.
and all of that. And
What is that? 05? I want to say that's 05 or
and
06.
for the Gold Digger, we had a kind of like did we have an installation for the Gold Digger? I know we did for like the like we'll talk about like the Ray Fong shirts and stuff.
Yeah. So
Barry McGee.
is this before a new era account?
No, they have a new era account already.
Okay, do they have a
Before
Had to
I started
Go?
working there, they had the new era, which
Okay.
I have.
Yeah, show that one. Show the first
Yeah.
one.
This is the first.
This is the
Huff New
first-
era.
yeah.
Where is it at?
I think it's
Right here.
yeah.
Literally, the first Huff New era. like, right? They first batch of New Eras, like they
Fire.
did in other colors, but this is the first. Like this
Fire
is,
with the black nasties on the bottom.
yeah.
And then did you
All
buy that
black. I got it after.
You got it after.
They
okay.
had it. They had
Somewhere
like
in the back.
left over in the back. So my first few days there, I'm like, what y'all got?
Yeah.
So I didn't bring I have the first crew necks they ever made.
Okay.
The first Huff crew necks is the Etch-a-Sketch. It's just the Etch-a-Sketch.
It's a gray
sick.
joint.
Cross gray joint. But they did it in gray. They did it in brown with an orange.
Okay.
And
What,
they
the
did
whole
it-
the skyline, or is it just a
Skyline.
Huff?
No, the Skyline.
Oh,
and then I
sick.
have then they did a Huff. There's this brand, I can't remember the name, but they used to use like the California Bear or something. They used to use like a silhouette of the bear.
Dang, that sounds hella familiar.
Damn.
UA. It used to be UA. I don't know what it stood for. I
Unauthorized.
forgot. No. Shout out JG, unauthorized. But it was I forgot what the brand. They'll know. I think it was maybe it was a Japanese brand. But
Yeah.
basically these are these first
Drops.
times he ever had clothing. But I'm getting there and kind of going through the leftover.
Going through the bag, like,
yeah,
what
like,
is
what's
this?
this?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You got this?
Can
You
I
got
get
what?
this?
Yeah, let me get this.
And
they had an OG Huff hat. He's
In
like,
your- in your
it's-
size.
my size. He's
Yeah.
like, if it's back there, man, you could grab. But Huff was so cool. He's the inventor of flow in my mind. Like the way kind of flow ended up
To the
happening
employees?
in streetwear.
Or
Man.
even
He
just
would
friends
give
and
us,
family, like
man, he was just so giving and so
generous. Yeah.
It's the definition of like I made it through the dough. We all eating.
Pay it
Yeah.
forward.
And that's what I like about just skate culture in general. I feel like people from skate culture is like that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, we eating.
That's
like,
for
this
sure.
is our thing.
There's been numerous times too when I would just stop by FTC, after knowing like Graham and Ando.
Yeah, shout out Graham and Ando,
They would
legends.
just give me like shirts, hoodies, and I'm like, for real, like, and I want to pay, but they're like, nah, dude, like, cause then,
We getting it.
yeah,
We got it, man.
yeah,
It's good.
It's
in the
love,
back.
man. But that's a good thing to say about skate culture. They always,
Yeah, it was always show
for the
love
community.
first.
Yeah.
If you part of the community, like
Yeah.
if you part of this shit, like if you're not, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
That's how much it costs.
Yeah,
You feel me? But if you part of it, you ain't gotta pay for nothing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what's up.
and that's something I hold true to this day, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's why the business grew so much and has become a worldwide business. But
Yeah.
with those ethos
Yeah.
that he had, but yeah, he used to just be like, man, if it's in the back and it's in your size, go get it.
Yeah.
You can have it,
Just wear it
right?
on the
And
floor.
then the flow was like, you used to be able to get. I know no stores probably do this, right? But it was like one of everything. So whatever dropped, you could get one.
That was your
Of
staff dress.
everything.
Your staff dress.
Not
dude.
even the
Yeah, for
purchase.
staff.
Yeah, for
just to
staff.
wear it at the store.
Yeah, you
but like
get
it's yours.
one of
though.
every. It's yours though.
Yeah.
You get one
That's
of every.
tight.
So
yeah, I
like,
don't even think stores do that now for sure.
Cause it just got out of hand,
Yeah, yeah.
right? People gonna abuse it. They
Yeah,
be
yeah.
trying to get all
People
the
too
stuff.
shady, man.
Yeah,
Nowadays, man.
it's right? Because now looking at it on the business, on the other side,
Yeah,
right?
it's like, I gotta get my money
If you
somehow.
own it, you
Yeah.
like, dude, I can't give y'all all of this.
But just to talk
But he
about
did used to do
that
that.
release, so yeah, I just wanted to know like more so because I remember going to a few. I wouldn't get in line because I already knew I'm like this is cooked. You know what I'm saying? But
See, it's crazy to get that perspective, right? Because I'm working
Yeah.
there, so I'm like, it's here, they there.
Yeah.
But then for real, if you too far back in line, your size gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Like, we might have some.
Yeah.
but we ain't gonna have your size. Like your size gonna be done.
I might get a shirt.
Yeah, I might get a
Okay,
shirt.
I waited this
an
long.
extra
Yeah.
large.
Yeah.
or medium, right?
So for that drop, do you remember it being pandemonium? Do you remember it being panic? Like,
Gold Diggers was a line, definitely a line. It had got an article in the newspaper.
oh yeah,
so that's
you brought that.
Oh yeah, show that.
Show
Show
that.
that.
Dude, this is crazy that you have this.
Yeah, man.
And he kept it in the box.
Yeah, I
of-
put it in the box. You know, shout out Mega Gems, man. Another legend.
Look at Mega right there.
Gems,
in the
what?
Chronicle.
Out there looking
Gold
sick.
Rush.
So sick.
Gold Rush
Hey,
is on at
so
Huff
sick.
store where new Nikes premiere.
So you zoomed in.
Right there. Look at
In the Gold Diggers
Look at
too,
the
with
Gold
the
Diggers.
501s or like
Yeah.
maybe you got the V-suits
No,
or
that
something.
might be that might
Yeah.
be some premium denim. Sugar. It might be sugar cane denim. We're kind of getting into our denim during
Raw
that
denim
era.
at that
Yeah.
time. It's like, what else can we?
Yeah.
What else is exclusive?
Yeah, what else is exclusive and unnecessarily expensive?
Damn, that's crazy that you have the paper too. Okay, so the next release
Wow,
after the
yeah.
Gold Diggers
Yeah, so
was
Gold Diggers was what year is this? Let me see.
I want to say it's 05 or something.
This is
Because the Huff Dunk is
because
04. This is also
that's 04. So that's
they-
out before I get there. When I get that, so when I see Dunkles,
yeah.
I'm seeing those.
Yeah.
I go in the store. That's when I don't work there, and I'm just trying to go buy the shoes.
And you just bought these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it something like, hey, Ed, can you put my size on the side?
Nah, it was more they had some left. They had already came out. I got lucky.
Oh, they were just sitting.
I got into it right
Yeah.
after they came out.
Like a couple days
oh,
later.
Shit. Yeah. And remember those, what's the dunks with the first laser dunks? Desmond Mason? Is that the dude? He was like a designer.
It was like all white with laser.
No, it was
print, or
all gray, brown with a blue laser.
Yeah.
He was some artist, and it was like the first laser dunks. They was numbered. It was like
it the first
500.
laser?
The first laser dunks.
Not just dunk, but like, because I remember they put
It's their
lasers
first
on.
time trying to do using the laser machine.
Because they did it on the 2K4s.
This is
The
before
2K4
that. This is
Hirachis.
before that.
Okay.
Remember, because I had those. I had the Kobe's. Kobe, yeah.
Yeah, those are sick.
Or you know what? Same era.
Yeah.
Same era. So that's when they first started using laser machines.
Yeah,
Nike was
they're
like,
trying to fit, and they're going crazy because
Yeah,
they do.
we're gonna laser
05
everything.
is the Jordan 20.
Yep. You
The
right. The Jordan 20
They
is
got the laser
05.
print all over them
Yup,
things
they
on,
laser-
on the strap.
Those bitches lasered up.
Yeah. So
Those
Noel
bitches
said
lasered
2005 for the Gold Digger. You're
Yeah.
there. What was after? You're saying it's the now. It was the now.
Either the now or the it's got to be the now.
Yeah.
Because the now is before the air, like the Huff Quakes.
The Quake.
Yeah, the Quake pack.
Damn. Look at these from the Quake. This isn't the Quake pack though.
Yeah.
This
These
thing-
all came out together.
With the dunks and
With the dunks and the Air Forces?
Yeah.
But
No, they came out after.
after, right?
The dunks in the Air Forces, I think, came out first.
You had the hoodie.
Yeah.
For
I had
sure.
I had the whole fit. I had the lightning. I had the blue.
What did you say earlier? We were just huffed out.
just huffed out.
Huff uniform and
Huff
everything.
uniform.
Damn, so it's just crazy to see it come like full circle. Then you know what I mean? Like 20
yeah,
years.
it's definitely.
Because so 20 years since that Air Max 1, but since then countless collabs with Nike, and one of the more recent ones was the Dunks.
Yeah.
Back in 2022. You got all three here.
Yes. Yeah. We got the whole pack, man. Just blessed.
I remember the Huff Quake
Show it on
release.
cam. Show it on cam, JB.
Being crazy.
Look at that, man. You don't gotta do it all like that.
No, I know. I'm messing with y'all, but
Just so the viewers can
we
see.
we definitely got this is the San Francisco version. So the San Francisco version had kind of like a Giants font,
Yeah.
a different font.
And that has underneath, it has this same pattern.
Yeah, and it comes with this the original tie-dye pattern from the 04 shoes.
My boy Abel had these back in
So
the day.
show that, Paul.
Crazy.
So fire.
Under those
So
dunk
boom.
lows have the
For
tie
those,
dye.
yeah, for those who don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
What
Those
size
are
is these? I think I
crazy.
need these.
9.5 maybe.
Oh, 9, damn.
Yeah, 9-ish.
Yeah.
Boom. And
I
then
always-
that's like the updated, the low that we did, and then the Keith Forever hit. So the other shoe says Forever, just like look at the beanie. Woo. Keith Forever.
R.I.P. Keith.
R.I.P.
Right,
Keith.
R.I.P. Huff.
That's also what I
love
wanted to
you.
ask you. What's like some of your fondest memories at the shop before we get into like some of this gear? here,
Nah,
like-
definitely. Fond memories, goofing around,
Yeah.
meeting the homies, Fitz.
Yeah.
Right? Sweets.
Shout out Fitz, man.
R.I.P.
Shout out Sweets.
R.I.P. Man, yeah.
R.I.P. Fitz.
All these
R.I.P.
guys.
Fitz.
'Cause then
Shout out Sweets.
Because then it's like, for you,
Honey.
it's not even really like work.
Nah,
You're just
this
having
is
a
a
good time.
dream.
Yeah.
I'm living a dream at this point.
At
I'm
this
like,
age,
yo,
too,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm young. I don't have any I'm still don't have too much responsibility. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm just working. I'm meeting the people I'm supposed to, they forming me to the fully who I'm
Gonna
supposed
be,
to be,
yeah.
who I'm gonna be. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I had my first drink with her. Like I wasn't even drinking
Yeah.
till I, you
What
know
was
what I'm
it?
saying?
With
'Cause I turned-
Pabst?
Yeah, I had a beer. It wasn't
Yeah.
a Pabst, but we was Pabst up though. We
Yeah.
used to be drinking hella Pabst, but it was a beer.
Yeah.
I got it's either a beer or a whiskey on the rocks.
Okay.
I forgot, but we was at the little bar across the street. I forgot the name of it.
That's what's up.
But
even just kicking it at the store.
kicking it at the
Shop
store with him,
talk, you know.
skating with him.
Yeah.
Like I'm skating with a pro.
Yeah.
And this fool used to skate so fast. He used to be skate
Bombing
pushing hella
hills,
fast.
yeah.
We used to call him Keith Buffenagel. Cause he's like, dude, you work out like cause at the time I didn't put being Bill Buff Keith
Buffenagel.
Buffenagel, yeah. He used to be hella buff on us like, dog, you out here pushing hella hard. You
Yeah.
fucking skating.
Getting that
like,
rhythm, hit that.
But he was a power skater. So
Yeah.
he had a high ass ollie. All his tricks would be kind of like done with like power almost.
Yeah.
Like damn. And
Like how some people do smooth finesse. He's landing it with emphasis.
Yeah, he's landing
he
it
had
like
ups,
he's
though.
sticking
Like,
him. He had
he
super
get
pop.
high, yeah.
But that's all he was working out, bruh. He was
Yeah.
putting in the work. So that's when I equated being an athlete with skating, and it made me get into it more. Cause remember I'm telling y'all I'm already in the I'm hoop. I like hoops, football,
Yeah.
right? I'm into all of the sports. I'm in the sneakers because of sports.
Yeah.
So knowing that this is a sport too, or learning that it's like that, now I'm into it like a sport. I
Yeah.
need all the gear.
Yeah.
I need all the skate shoes. I need the skate dress. I need the skate gear, right? Because I'm an athlete. I'm
Yeah.
skating. I'm out here.
And
on the
this is
street.
when skating style is kind of, it's stepped away from like, you know, the era of like Quicksilver, or I don't even
Yeah.
know if that was one of the things.
No, but
you
you're
know what I'm talking
right.
about, like
You're-
that. Those
early
kind of
90s. Early 90s is kind of like Hurley,
Yeah.
Stussy, Quicksilver.
Yeah, and those guys paved the way. You know, those are like some of the early shops.
Yep. But this is where we're getting like
Mixing it
that
with
East Coast influence.
Yeah.
That New York, because Keith is original Supreme team.
Yeah,
So he's taking Supreme and literally, I'm going to go do Supreme on the West Coast.
yeah,
Right? Huff is like literally West Coast Supreme.
yeah,
Like he coming from knowing everything. He Supreme team. He part of the people there. He the skaters there, right?
Yeah.
He from New York. So that's all they know. They invented it. They Supreme.
yeah. Where it's like, oh, you don't have to wear like, you know, they invented street
the
skating.
shit we
like,
doing now, that's
Yeah.
they generate like, cause Huff's a little older, right? So
Yeah.
they the ones that started it, right?
Okay.
Supreme started in '94, right?
Yeah.
Lafayette. So they the original this new era of streetwear, right?
Yeah.
Like they that like Harold Hunter and Javi Hav from Supreme,
Yeah.
like from the kids movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like these is the people that's forming the new way of it, where it's merged with hip hop. It's like all this culture merged together.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, because New York's already a melting pot. So it's like, we're going to integrate all that into the skating culture as well.
And then it's just spreading, right? So now it come to the West Coast. He come to the West Coast and he put it here.
Yeah.
And then you got, you know, it's cats in LA. They more old school with it because they from like the Dogtown
Lord's
area. They like
Dogtown.
the inventors of the skate.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit, right? So they coming from that Dogtown.
Yeah, they come from that Dogtown.
They
And,
come from that Dogtown
with like the
area.
power sliding and like.
and all of that.
Yeah.
But, so that's the LA style of it.
Yeah.
But then the
Just
East Coast is bringing that street, that
baggy shirt.
urban jungle. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm out in the
Baggy-
streets. I'm baggy tee. I'm white tee. I'm
Sneakers.
hoodie on.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm skating.
Yeah.
So that's what that style coming to the West Coast. And he just brought it with Huff. And he
Yeah.
was like, there ain't no sneaker store like this out here.
There wasn't,
Because he
man.
came out here to go to school and skate. He was coming to go to school, but he was coming to skate.
Yeah.
Right? So he was like, I'm going to come out there and go skate, get smart.
And
Like,
that's kind of genius because it's like, all right, you know, there's already a couple brands in New York doing their thing.
yeah.
Let me go just make something fresh.
Let me go make something new, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm getting the help from them. They my homies.
Yeah.
And he friends with like Cause coming into the store. Like I
Cause.
remember Cause just coming to the store.
Oh yeah, cause the artist.
Yeah, like they homies.
Yeah.
Like he just Huff homie.
Yeah, from
Like,
New
I'm
York.
like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, your boy from New York here. Right? Like
and you're not even putting it together like.
I'm not even into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he like, oh yeah, he make that toy you like in the back. Cause he had the original Michelin Man toy.
Oh, okay.
He had
Yeah,
the
yeah.
OG Michelin
The
Man
small
joint.
one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
small joint. He used to be in the back of the store. I just used to like the toy, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a toy to me. I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's cool. You got the Michelin Man.
This is a
Huff.
cool design.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, Huff, you got the.
Damn,
like-
but that's crazy because then you fast forward 20 years later, like 15 years later, he's doing Jordan 4s. He's doing
Yes,
Uniqlo
wow.
stuff. Like,
I remember him giving us the first catalog. So he come in and drop them off.
yeah,
or he's sending them.
No,
like,
it's
I
at the
remember meeting him.
400% chum. That's the name of the
Yeah,
figure.
oh, that's what it is? I
guess.
ain't even know.
I don't know the names.
Yeah, it was just a Michelin Man.
Yeah, no, but then, yeah, I mean,
I'm like, oh, we got the ill Michelin Man. And he
Yeah.
like, oh, that's my boy. He's saying it. He like, oh, yeah, my boy make these toys.
and then
Right.
he's one of the most, you know,
But at the yeah.
well-known artists of this
Yeah, but I'm
last
not
generation.
even tripping. So he
Yeah.
not really explaining it to me because he know I don't care. He know I'm like, oh man, he in the shoes and sports and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
it's
at this
stuff
time
that you
we know each
graduate,
other.
but
yeah.
it's planting a seed there of like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, I met this guy.
Yeah.
And then you get into it later. You know
all
what I'm
these
saying?
people, all these people he, you know, and it's just they era, they generation
Yeah.
of it. They were the first generation of that new era of it. You know what I'm saying? Of like streetwear and all that. Like, cause then you had the 80s, that was like the drug. You looking at the drug dealers and the, you know, break hip hop.
Yeah.
Everything is coming from hip hop.
Yeah.
In terms of my influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the drug dealers, I'm looking at basketball players, I'm looking at hip hop, I'm looking at like music, rap music.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at nothing else for inspiration. So once I see like what?
It's like a whole new world that just kind of it's not two worlds that were blending, you know, that well at the same time. Like it fits perfectly, but it was still new.
It was still new.
Yeah.
So these things are still all kind of like coming together while you're in it.
And that, you're in it. It helps usher it in too, because it's like it's not that far fetched. Because now, Lupe Fiasco, Kick Push, Pharrell, Skateboard P. It's like, we doing this,
pushing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah. So just to be there, you know what I'm saying? Because I think I was a little younger. I would go to the store when I could. Cut school back in like 03, 04 with my homie Daryl. That's when I met Eddie Rascal and I was like, oh, this store is tight. It's the first time I ever saw the Raekwon Supreme shirt. I was like, oh, that's Raekwon. We had just gone to Rock the Bells.
Wow. So I was working there when that shirt dropped. The Raekwon.
And I was like, damn, I wish I bought it. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I didn't even know what Supreme was. Though,
so
you know
back
what I'm saying?
then, we couldn't even get it. It was only for the managers.
For the Supreme stuff.
Because it was like, that shirt. Because it was like, so they didn't get that many.
Yeah.
Maybe of that shirt. Because, you know, they got that season.
Yeah.
But then
just
that
a small
shirt,
section.
they probably only got like 5
Yeah.
or 6 of the shirt. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have
But that's when shirts were cheap, like $25, $30.
Yeah, that shit was like $38.
Yeah.
Because I used to think that was high for a t-shirt.
No,
I'm like, God damn, I can get 4 white tees for $20. I can get 4 white tees for $20 at Foot Action.
So then, you know, and then more people start working there. It just gets bigger and bigger. The releases get crazier. I remember the Huffquake release being just crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
I think that was the one that had like
the one that
wrapped around like
that was the apex of Huff's popularity
and of like all over print and of just like this hype era of like everything, you know, just being like bright, flashy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
when
just
you had
remember that
you had a hat to match with every shoe you had.
Yeah. Here you go, dude. Look at all the
all
hats.
these hats.
I just remember that release was the lines were massive, and I think I was either rolling with Pat or Ant, and we drove by, and it was just like
what's going on? This is
I was
wild.
like, damn, like, you know, and I wasn't really into it at that time, you know, like, I mean, Pat and them and Ant were the ones that were kind of showing me, and I was like, oh, this is insane. Like,
Here we go. Here goes Noel with a little fun fact. Huffquake on Sutter was a 12-hour camp out.
Yes. People were there the day before, for sure.
For me, yeah, dude.
Questions galore.
Yeah.
People come and ask
what sizes you got?
Yeah, but how many of y'all got in each size?
Don't worry.
You sure you gonna release them?
Noel said him and Naka were there.
Naka was for sure there.
See, and that's what's crazy. So then it's like now, you know, you're part of the community. You're part of the sneaker culture in SF that's just blooming. And like now this is a go-to spot for some hype stuff that you can only get here. Yeah. And now you're meeting a lot of people that, you know, you end up being friends with down the line.
All these people, you meet them in line, y'all chopping it up.
Like, for example, you didn't know Pat and Ant back then. But then you
come into the store.
Like,
they come into the store, and then we all mutual friends, and then you start talking. Y'all have the same things in common. You like, oh, you into music? Oh, he making music too.
Yeah. He's a DJ.
These are natural connections you make with people.
I miss it, dude. Yeah, that shit's fire.
And it's just in the innocence of it, like, oh, for real, you DJ? Let's do it. Let's work on something, right? It was quick. It was just like a quick conversation, and then we already in the shoes and stuff, so you already know you got some things in common with these people, so it's easier to form relationships with these people.
Yeah.
It's not just like a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
You shop at the store all the time, right? Like, I see y'all all the time. We into the same stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if you're obviously coming here to
if
shop,
you're coming here,
we have some kind of common
people.
interest.
It was a place for like-minded people to meet.
For sure.
But then these people weren't meeting like that before.
Yeah.
This is the first time in this era
where it ushers in like a place where people can congregate about the same thing.
I remember when Hundreds first started. I remember them coming to the city, getting like the first Hundreds denim.
What's this? 08, 07? right there on Post.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember the Huff Hundreds party. We did a party with them.
And that's another thing I want to talk about. So like, you guys are of age, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're throwing parties in the city. You know what I'm saying?
So this is mega.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this all to Mega. So Mega had that foresight, like he started asking Huff. He was already kind of into like the party scene, right?
Yeah.
Mega's always been into the party scene, and like at this point at Huff, it's majority skaters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just skating after work, and they going to skate parties.
Yeah.
They going to like they ain't going to like no club because a skater ain't trying to dress up.
Yeah.
Right? He like, I ain't getting dress code. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go drink these beers over these paps.
Where
right?
house
I'm gonna go drink
parties.
yeah, I'm at a house party.
House party,
I'm at
garage
like
party.
garage parties
Yeah.
or parties,
Beach.
but they letting us in. We know the people at the
Yeah.
bar. We at the pool halls. You know what I'm saying? We in the streets with it. Like the skaters is in the streets with it. So once gyms like me, you know, Asa, Ron, we in it. We're like not necessarily skaters at the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? Like I ended up becoming a skater
Yeah.
because I immersed myself in it. You know, but everybody didn't. Like it ain't like you had to be a skater to work
Yeah.
there. They just had to like, you know, you had to just be a cool dude.
Knowledgeable,
Or, you know, be
yeah.
knowledgeable,
Friendly.
just be friendly.
Yeah.
They wanted people like them.
Yeah.
They wanted like homies. They wanted to hire like a homie. Like, man, you seem cool. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna hire you.
Yeah.
Cause that's how we brought in more people like Lil Jon and Brian Gabick and just the whole lineage of everybody, right?
Yeah, and
Even
then-
before me, before me it was just probably all skaters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then this is when that era of like, okay, people that are just
we just getting sneakerhead.
sneakerheads.
Like, oh, you in the
They're-
shoes?
yeah.
Mega
This is
in
be-
the shoes.
this is before sneakerheads,
yeah,
like,
Jamon
really-
in the shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we ain't into skating really.
yeah.
But then us merging together and and learning.
Yeah.
Now these cultures is coming together literally. So now Huff coming to get a
Synergy.
cut in the hood. He coming to third to get
Reg.
a haircut, right? He
By
get
Reg?
cut by Reg and Ron.
Shout out Red. Shout out Ron,
Yeah.
man.
Right?
Hell
Like
yeah.
they coming to the hood now.
Yeah.
Ed coming to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Ed coming down third. And then they telling us the Thrasher Park is right down the street.
Yeah.
We don't know. We in the hood. I ain't
And
no
it's been
Thrasher
there.
around the corner. It's been there.
Yeah, for years.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know Thrasher around the corner.
Yeah.
Feel me? So now those are examples of us building and learning from each other. And now these cultures is literally coming together. And that's how you get things like
Boom.
the Huff Hollister hat, right? Like we got the Huff satin
Sample.
sample. Hollister hit on the back, 1,200 rounds. You already-
100
what?
rounds.
You already know. Like, this is crazy. So, like, right? Huff is gang affiliated. You feel me? Feel me? Huff is out here. We out here thugging. Like, 1,200 rounds,
That's
man.
wild,
Hollister.
man. That's
Like, that's wild. And it's just off the love. Huff
And
did
there's,
it.
there's friends. They're supporting.
Just homies.
Yeah.
So Huff my homie. He
Yeah.
like, but you want a Hollister hat? We
Yeah,
go-
hell
and-
yeah.
Yeah, and he be in Hollister with us now.
Yeah.
He coming to get haircut. That's what I mean is like,
For people that don't know,
Yeah.
it's Hollister is a
yeah, it's a block in San Francisco.
not the
Not the
clothing
store,
brand, not the
yeah.
store.
This is a street. This is a street in San
Hollister
Francisco.
clothing.
But
I just wanted to get that
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
You know what I'm
So-
saying?
but like this, you know what I mean? Like him bringing that together, right? Like he's so much the homie, he messing with my homies. Like I make a hat for y'all. Like, oh, you want the Hollister 1,200 hat?
Yeah.
Like,
So and there's
he
only
did-
a few of those.
It's only one.
Because I remember
The
a
sample.
lot of my homies have the plain Jane. Like,
yeah, the regular one without
yeah.
the hit. This is the only one.
But it has Huff in Niner font.
yeah,
on
it's the
on
same
reg-
hat, but without the 1,200 hit in the Hollister. I think it says Huff.
Yeah.
It say Huff in the back. Yeah.
That was crazy for its time. Show them that thing, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The Hollister.
This is
the
based
Hollister
off
hit.
of
I don't know
a
if the light-
49er gold satin jacket. And that's crazy.
Yeah,
That is-
1,200.
Man, that's rare.
And then the thing is, Hani and Huff, when they were coming, because they was coming up with the idea for the hats, they like, we finna do some hats. Like, what's your idea? They was just getting
Yeah.
input of the workers.
Let's
and
go
me
through
and
some of
Ron-
these. You gotta like
yeah,
as
me and
Fredo
Ron
would
like,
call
man,
it.
you need to.
You got a clip, man.
We like, you need to have a satin jacket. But then they ended up doing it with the original Vandal colorways. So that
colorways.
the black and gold, the silver and
Red
red,
and silver.
Oh, okay.
they did the original Vandals.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they added this. They added the nine, like, right? Like, we're gonna do a Niners.
I think finally they did end up coming out with a red and gold Vandal. Like years later though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and we
They're-
did that red and gold Niner Vandal.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that sample. I didn't bring no Van
Yeah.
samples. But
Damn. Okay, so then you showed the first Huff hat, you showed the sample,
yeah. This
and
is
then
a
and then
Gucci
it just
joint.
started getting
the Gucci joint, this is like a 1 of 3. There was 3 samples, but all the samples was different material. And I think Mega had a sample, maybe Lil Jon. And
Is
me.
that a cease and desist?
No, it's
No,
just
just
a
Gucci
sample
colors.
we did. Yeah, it was supposed to be Gucci colors. It was gonna come out when the this is when
Gucci Dunks.
not
Or-
Gucci Dunks, because they had been a rumor like those were just a sample at the time.
Yeah.
Remember
So
the Gucci
this never
Dunk?
came out.
No, it never came
Just
out.
sample for the workers.
Sample.
They're like just
no,
a few.
it just they didn't make it, and they let it. Huff was so cool.
Yeah.
If it's your size, you can have it.
Yeah.
Wait, show this one to the camera too,
Yeah.
just to get a better.
And then you got the infamous hyphy, the hyphy Huff hat.
Show the inside. It has a Huff tag too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the OGs from the sticker page.
There. With
yeah.
the
The
Spitfire
sample
sticker.
tag, yeah, I was out this high skate.
But that
man.
sample is crazy. Is it Gucci?
Yeah, because that's when the Gucci colorway was hot.
Yeah. They put
Right.
it on like a Jordan 1, I think. Like
They did like
it was a
Gucci
red Jordan 1 with
1.
like felt or like soft fuzzy
Yeah.
material with the green swoosh.
Exactly.
I was calling around trying to get those, and I was like, I ain't
Yeah, I
got
wanted
120
those.
right now. I ain't got 120.
Oh, that's Kicks Hawaii.
Oh, I couldn't even read it.
Yeah.
This
that's
one right
Kicks
here is a
Hawaii.
classic. I remember.
Yeah, this
I
is
think
the,
this was your
you
combination
see-
though for
you
your
feel
MySpace
me?
profile pic.
Yeah.
This right
You're
here.
right. Wow.
Hold on. Wait, JB, show the hat. JB, show the hat real quick.
Yeah, you already know.
So it was this one,
Hyphy.
and then
Hella
combined
hyphy.
with
This a classic.
combined,
This is kind of like.
combined with this jacket right here.
That's a fit,
Hey,
my boy.
Fit,
That's my
boy. I was out there killing them right there. You had to be all huffed out back then.
Yeah.
You was like huff. It
And
was
that-
like
those
mandatory.
were those are the drops that like I remember people even no shoes attached with it, but everyone was hyping for the hats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
back then New Eras was crazy.
Yeah.
Like he was making a killing off New Eras, bro.
Yeah.
Killing.
Because no one was doing that at the
Yeah,
time.
and it was coming up with a bunch of creative colors
Yeah.
and different concepts. It was definitely a dope
Or
time.
not to say no one was doing it, but like it was like
it was all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
how we were saying this stuff was all new
yeah,
at
and,
the same
and we're
time.
here, so we're absorbing it from this spot,
From this
you know what I'm
angle,
saying?
right?
Yeah.
And then you got Hall of Fame doing it.
With the upside down
With the
joints,
upside down
yeah.
joints. You got
Hundreds with the bomb.
shout out how we got the first Huff account is from the store in DC. Is it
Store in DC.
Yeah, Union? Was it Union?
No,
the name of the store?
Union's LA.
No. It was back in the day though. But basically they had a new era
DTLR?
account.
No.
Nah.
I know Major.
Major.
Is it Major?
Major
Okay.
gave us the plug.
Oh, okay.
So Major gave Huff the plug.
How to get a new era account? Like
Like-
here's my new era connect.
Yeah, here's
yeah.
my new era connect, right? Like we got a new era account. I'm
Reach
gonna
out-
help y'all
These guys
get
trying
one.
to make some hats.
Yeah.
That's fire. So that I remember people going crazy for that hat,
Major.
and then you got into the designer pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This
I
is-
think this is Rascal. I think he came up with this idea. Burberry, they sent us a cease and desist. So when the hat was about to drop, this is kind of like during Hypebeast when
Yeah.
Hypebeast was kind of blowing up.
The blog.
Yeah,
Or like the website. Yeah.
The website, and they posted it, but they we were kind of specifically telling people like Huff was telling people don't call it the Burberry, right? Like don't call it the Burberry hat,
Yeah.
just call it like the plaid hat.
But because people were
they were saying Burberry, so Burberry called, or their lawyers called,
Wow.
and they asked, "Do you have the Burberry hat?" That's all they want you to. And somebody was like, "Yeah, we got the Burberry hat."
But
Like,
if
one of the
he would have
workers-
just said no, it's not called that.
yeah, we like
Then
no,
they'd be
we don't
"There's
have
no
that hat, or
case."
we got a plaid hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but being that we acknowledged it, somebody there, maybe about 2 minutes later, the fax machine start going off
No
in the back
way.
like
this sounds
like, what the
this
fuck?
sounds like a movie. dude.
cease and desist,
Yeah.
right?
Who called it the Burberry over the phone?
Yeah, like Tim, who called
Was
it?
it
the
you?
Burberry? No, it wasn't me. It was not me. Yeah, it definitely wasn't me.
That's fire though.
But yeah,
so
somebody
once you get
called
the
it the
cease and
Burberry
desist,
hat.
it's just like okay, these are just for the homies, or like
Yeah,
if you know,
if
under
you
the
know, you
table.
know.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of like a if you know, you know.
Yeah.
You were still able to get them, but you had to kind of know.
Yeah, I
Right,
remember
then
they
we
had a
couldn't have this,
leather, the Damier
Snakeskins
print
or something?
Did I bring
the
that?
Dami- the
no,
Damier
I didn't
print.
bring it. That
Louis
was the now
Vuitton.
hat. So that coincided with the shoes. So now designed that whole pack.
So he maybe
Right.
I don't know
pack.
if Ed did that. Maybe it was a houndstooth. I forget which one he did.
I got the
Yeah.
houndstooth here. This houndstooth is one of the most popular ones. This was like the
I used to see you in that joint.
Grail.
Beautiful loser.
yeah. This was
Album
like
cover,
a holy
or-
grail Huff hat.
Maybe not on
This
that.
was one of I forgot what
Red
I had
beanie.
it.
You had a red beanie, but maybe you wore that on the back track list.
I forgot. I used to just wear
Yeah,
it.
I
during
used to see you in that a
era,
lot
though.
for
Yeah.
sure.
This was a classic, man. This is the one that kind of like blew Huff up in terms of the fitteds.
Yeah.
The buffalo print, using these type of materials, like wasn't nobody doing this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. And this is the original.
Didn't even know. Yeah.
I think he designed the one, the houndstooth one. Right?
Yeah, because I could see that, because Ed was right. Ed was, man.
Different textiles, different.
Yep, he
prints.
was into that type of stuff. And now they were both like ahead of their time, man.
Yeah.
That whole staff. Look at the places that they've all, done.
Yeah.
Things they done after and stuff, man.
Who's
Connie,
Yeah.
Benny, Huff,
Yeah.
fucking
Eddie.
Eddie,
Mega.
Let's get into more of the hats, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got the dirtbag joints. So these is when we was this is from us partying. We used to start calling ourselves the dirtbag crew because we was just a crew
DBC?
of DBC dirtbags.
The houndstooth right here.
And we were doing wild hats, man. This got wild, like the get fucked, the get fucked,
Wait,
drink
tell
up
us the
bitch.
story.
Yeah,
There
what's the-
off pod. You were like,
what's the
saying-
story on that
so
one?
it was just like like I said, we were the dirtbag crew. So we was going. This is like we're going out every night. We drinking.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of raging. This is where the term raging, we are raging came from. And we
Because
was
you got
just
work the
out-
next day, but it don't
yeah,
matter.
we got to work the next day, but at the time it was a party every night. Like Frisco nightlife was totally different
It
than
was
it
the
is
best,
now.
yeah.
So we were going out every night,
Yeah.
raging and partying, and like during that era, we start calling ourselves the Dirtbag Crew, DVCs, a bunch of dirtbags.
But this specific hat you were
and
saying.
these hats, the kids was like, it was hard to sell to the kids because it's like, it say get fucked on it, right? Like I can't have my kid wear get fucked. Like people will come in and their kid want a Huff hat and you got the get fucked just sitting on the.
But you were saying the plain hats itself were just.
And they were originally these plain Huff SF hats, and they, we sold some of them, but they just probably wasn't selling like that or whatever. They had extra left over, and they were
Yeah.
like, let's flip them. So he added the patches
the embroidery
on them and embroidery. He went and got them embroidered.
And that's late. That's 2010. So that's like.
This is later.
Yeah.
This is later. See, like the Dirtbag Crew got the crew on there. Ooh.
The black one with the
money.
get fucked in the front is wild.
That's wild.
Yeah, this one wild though, and the drink up bitch on the back.
The mom taking her son's probably like, let's go.
This is, we at the party. We like drink up, bitch.
Yeah.
This is shit like we raging at this time.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild.
Truly an era. Real quick in the chat, we got John. Shout out to John. He said the Huff warehouse sales were always hella. I can't see Maney.
Yeah.
He said that he used to go to the store broke in high school, just asking for stickers every weekend.
Okay, I remember giving us stickers away.
And then that Huff Quake camp out was one of the crazy lineups I've been to for a Huff drop.
That's what's up.
And he also wanted to say that he remember when the cease and desist happened. He called and you held one for him and you let him cop. So he said,
hey, let's get it.
Thanks to you for helping the homie
I had
out.
to show
That's rare
love to the
you."
community, man.
He's like, hey, you got the hat? Yeah, I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for
Hell
you.
yeah. It was
That's
just unofficial at that point. You had to
Yeah.
be like on the low with it.
What are they going to do? Like, where's the hats? Burn them.
Yeah, like they tell you to get rid of them.
Where's the hats?
Yeah, you just can't have them in the store. You know, you got to kind of
Can't call it the Burberry. Just get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Just make them go away.
And that kind of makes it more elusive. I'm like,
that made people want them.
More exclusive,
The
yeah.
hyphy too, because like I know we showed the hyphy, but we forgot to tell y'all.
oh, yeah.
Mr. White Tee, Blue Jeans, and Nikes filed the cease and desist on us when we did the hella hyphy.
Damn, I didn't even know.
And
I didn't even know he coined the phrase.
Yeah, he was like,
though.
"Stop that! I own hyphy." He was like,
Wait,
super
Keek-
duper hyphy.
Keek said
Shout
no.
out Keek,
Yeah,
man.
Keek, and shout out Keek the Sneak, a Bay Area
Bay Area
legend,
legend.
just a musical legend in general, man. But yeah, Keek the Sneak, man. You was not fucking with it, and you owned hyphy, bro. Like,
And he still
great
does, probably.
genius.
to
Yeah,
this
he
day,
owns it.
Yeah.
He owns hyphy. So
Damn.
even the hyphy drink or whatever I
That's
remember
him?
Clyde Carson did it.
Oh, he had to-
but he gave they know each other, so he gave him the license to use it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
And, like, let me get a cut.
But the word hyphy is owned by Keek the Sneak.
That's smart.
The
That's
term
genius.
hyphy, should I say? Yeah.
Damn.
Or
man.
hella hyphy. I
Yeah.
think using it like that. And also, while we're at that,
There was a
also,
shirt to match.
This is one of the original Huff shirts. If you see the green tag,
Real
the
quick, I got
original
distracted.
hyphy. The hyphy Huff. This is original. This is one of the original runs of shirts. Like I got this
Yeah.
shirt after I started working there. Like,
Is
what
there
y'all got a
anything on the-
hyphy shirt?
Is there
Yeah.
anything on the back of it, or is it just the front?
Nah, it's just huge H on the back.
Oh, the Huff
That
H.
Huff
Yeah, the Huff
H,
H
man.
on the back, the hyphy hit.
Yeah, just all those
rare
years.
pieces.
It's like they're blurry, but it's like it
Yeah.
all kind of like just blends together well. Because I remember, just seeing you guys as a crew out. You know what I'm saying? This is before I even know you, but we're like running in the same circles.
Yeah.
Going to the same concerts or going to the same
That's crazy.
Pusha T's gonna be here, or like the
Yup,
Clips are gonna
going
be
to the
here,
same
like,
shows.
and then just finally meeting each other through Risky Business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then ended up doing music.
It's
It's just
crazy.
crazy,
Shout out
man.
Ed with the risky business.
Yeah,
Shout out
Ed,
Ed,
man,
shout out
the mastermind, Rue,
Sir Tip,
Friend,
and
Masan.
J Boo, Don, like just all the people,
J Boo,
everyone
Dom.
yeah,
And
shout out
everybody
Crazy Kids,
killing
yeah.
it. Everybody, like, you
There
see
were so
where
many
Dom's at,
crews.
you see J Boo, everybody's still killing it to this day.
Yeah, it's
So
just it's just a trip to see, like, it's kind of like a nucleus of like how everything
Came together.
Yeah, at least for
and
our
spread.
circles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And, like,
but
but
they
I'm sure you met
spread.
so many other people that
Yeah, our stuff
like
spread.
like all the other people that were throwing parties, coming to the store, getting gear. The do over what were some of the part can good
I think
like,
we even had cards. I think he gave us cards at one point. We used to give cards out.
I'm Jay Billion from Huff.
Yeah, like I work at Huff. Come through,
That's
because it
sick.
used to be like come through.
Yeah,
Come-
shop, yeah.
And it was the first time I learned networking.
Yeah.
I learned how to run a business from Huff. I ain't learned none of this in school. I went
Yeah.
to college. I went to San Jose State. I ain't learned none of this.
Yeah.
I learned it from Huff,
Yeah.
working at Huff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the value of whatever you're into. Go put feet on the soil. You know what
Pursue
I'm
it,
saying? Go
yeah.
pursue it. Go immerse yourself around whatever you're into, and it'll always work for you.
Yeah. Damn, man. I mean, we can go on forever.
Yeah, we can go forever.
We could keep going though, real quick.
Ari,
Just,
you
wanna
Ari. We'll do some quick hits.
go through the
Ari,
bangers.
Markropolis, shout out Ari, a legendary artist. He got the Basquiat on
Yeah.
there. These is all his original pictures too that he took.
Jay-Z's hairstyle.
And it's dirty. It's like white and black,
Basquiat.
sweated out from parties.
Yeah.
Raging. This is the Now. Shout out Now Taki, man. Legendary style god Now. He did the polka dot, raised polka dot.
And he's still
This is
at
what the
Huff?
Now. Yeah, he's still at Huff.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a
Legacy.
Yeah.
First employee.
First
The
employee.
first employee now. Yeah. And,
That's crazy.
He has a lot to do with the success of it. He was our buyer. He had the vision. I remember him doing vid, like learning everything from Now, like Visvum and John Varvatos. These is the times that this
did
stuff
carry
is new.
Visvum, and that
Yeah.
shit was like
The
$300.
SBTs, yeah.
Dude,
We had the
I was like,
Visvum
"What are these
SBTs.
moccasin sneakers?
But this is Now. Now's the buyer.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh no, you got to get this cut and sew.
Dude,
Get
I
this.
wanted a pair so bad.
I had a
bruh.
pair. I sold it for a camcorder. I traded it for a
What
camcorder
was the-
to Alval. Shout out Alex.
Damn.
Yeah, I ended up.
Is that a
trading it.
different Alex from Triumph?
No, yeah, this is a different Alex than
Okay.
Triumph. Yep, this is Al. He ended up being. He does. Man, where does he work now? Forgot, but he used to do the. He was the creative director at
Rafa.
Right, Rafa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that, am I saying
And
it
a
right?
good friend.
Rafa?
Yeah, Rafa.
Yeah, y'all put me on. You and Paul Sweeter. Shout out Playboy Paulie, man.
Hey, sweeter.
Because these
PT
conversations,
Sweeter.
these
Dude,
conversations, these are the type of
dude.
conversations we would just have at Playboy Paulie and C-Rock's
Yeah.
house when they were roommates. We would be in the
Man.
garage till like 2, 3 a.m. after we're done working on music.
Shout out Morris too.
Shout out Mars, man.
Mars, my
We'd be
boy.
like, yo, we made a song, and then like, okay, we end up kicking it for an extra hour and a
Yeah.
half talking about sneakers.
Talking about shoes.
Smoking weed.
Smoking
chilling.
weed,
Yeah.
chilling.
Eating pizzas and
Round
pupusas.
table.
Man, for
Yeah,
real,
dude.
for real.
So it's just like those conversations to me, it was just always like they always stuck with me, and like
Yeah.
you know, we always I learned a lot from all y'all, man. Just being around it too, because at one point, yeah, all I knew was Jordans and Nikes.
Nah,
you know what I'm
right?
saying?
And we all have that introduction. And
Yeah.
it's
My
just
God,
crazy.
so many conversations late night in the garage just talking about fucking shoes, dude.
Looking at Rube shoe. Rube
Looking
had
at Rube
heat.
shoe.
Oh, Rube
Shout
had
out
hella
Rube.
shoes.
Shout out Rube, because Rube was in between places. He's like, hey, yo,
Risky legend,
can I
too.
store shoes at your crib? We're like, yeah, sure, man.
'Cause
And
Rube had it all.
And there was a hell of it was like the
Yeah.
garage. And
Yeah,
we're just
I used
like,
to go down, and that's how I used to do Huff's. Huff had a collection like that down in the shop. So I would go that like
That's where you stored his
down.
shoes.
Yeah, he stored his extra shoes and stuff in the shop. So downtime, we going downstairs, going through his shoes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what he got? I got this.
What size was
I
he?
got this. 9.5, 10.
No way.
no way.
Yeah. So I was looking at them like, oh, I could fake fit this 10. Like,
But that's one
and
thing
he
that
had heat.
I
He
always
had like
heard.
the stuff, you know, like he had the stuff the era before. So he had the like the Nike the Pro Bs. He had
even know what that
the
is.
Dunkles. He had these like the Dunkles, the Air Maxes.
Oh yeah.
He had all the first series of SB. So
He had 'em all,
orange
yeah, yeah.
box,
'Cause they
silver
carried 'em.
box. They
Yeah.
carried him. So
Yeah.
and they his homies. He
Yeah.
knows Super. He know all these dudes. He know Reese Forbes.
Yeah.
So it mean more to him.
Reese
He gonna kind of
Forbes.
keep
That's
him.
with denim
Denim
ones?
dunks. He had denim dunks. He had the
Yeah.
denim highs. I mean, not the highs, but the lows. He had the I meant the high. Was it Tom Brown or something? It was a Tom Brown SB. He had
The
those.
designer guy?
I think, or it might have been
based off of that?
based off of
Got
the
it, yeah.
colorway.
Nah, everyone. I always heard stories like how everyone had crazy collections. Like, of course, we seen Rubes, but then even just some of the homies, Eugene,
Masson,
Don Papa,
Masson had hella
Dude.
Air Maxes.
Ed too.
Rascal got
Oh,
had.
Rascal had the
He
Mega.
mega guy.
Mega.
He now used to come to work in the Supreme highs in the rain.
White and orange.
It's storming.
Do you have white? It was white and orange?
Yep.
Because I
It's
remember.
storming.
I'm like, those are sick.
Yeah, he just coming in. Yeah. At this time,
Shoes
these
are
is
just
our
shoes to us, though, at that time. Yeah.
And
like,
then we like, bro, how much? 400, 500. I ain't paying that right
which
now.
is nothing
I-
now.
nothing
Yeah.
now.
That's
But
crazy.
it's wild.
Noel said Paul Brown dunk.
Yep, the Paul Brown
Yeah.
done.
And then Jacquees Lewis. I remember Huff put Billion onto all of the dope skate spots.
Yep.
That's your boy?
Hell yeah.
Jacquees? He's in the
Yep.
chat. Shout out Jock.
Jock.
He said my brother
That's
Billion.
Jock. That's the homie Jock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's young Jock.
He's performed with us.
Yeah, he did
Hey,
perform with us before.
Shout out at Polang or something. Or like he was just
it was either Polang and that what's the one we did behind Nike Town?
Azul. Did we perform in
Azul.
there?
He performed with us at Azul, or I had them all on stage with us.
I don't think Azul.
I don't think
Stage
it
Azul
was
was
a
hella
performance.
small.
No, but we were there. It was packed out.
Oh yeah,
I remember
yeah.
it was that
for sure.
first show. Remember we did that like it was like a Huff party with otherbody else.
Why'd I say his name like he was Spanish? Jacquees Luis.
Jacquees. Shout out.
Damn,
Jack.
what a trip, man. Because then also, yeah, everyone had sick ass collections, and it wasn't even that big of a thing as it is now. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? Imagine
nah.
people keeping everything. No one did that.
No
like,
one
you're
did. There's
wearing
only
it.
select people.
You're like, I'm wearing this to the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You was rocking out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you copped the shoes, right?
Right.
It wasn't no.
Gotta- gotta rock it,
There might have
man.
been like some people collecting or like buying two, but like
no,
that
yeah,
was
but
rare.
it was rare
Yeah.
then. It was kind of like, man, I'm wearing these. I'm putting them on.
Yeah.
I'm rocking them.
But
I'm going out tonight. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
saying?
going out
Like-
tonight, and I'm raging.
Yeah.
That's the old school raging.
But that even like just spread even down to the South Bay, like San
Yep.
Jose.
It
and,
spread
like,
around the nation.
Yeah.
because the one thing I'll say that Mega brought to it was the parties. So
parties.
he started using the Huff name. He would ask Huff to use the name
To throw a party.
So that was. I'm gonna credit Mega, aside from probably New York, right?
Yeah.
With starting the streetwear party, like a party that's promoted by a brand, and we're gonna throw a party. At first, it's just a party, like
Yeah.
a promotion
Yeah,
company,
yeah,
or like
flyer
people who
here.
threw it, a
Yeah.
flyer. But once we started branding with it, it's like it's a Huff party. Come to
Yeah.
the Huff party.
And these are the cool parties because you don't have to wear
And
dress up clothes.
Our thing is no dress code,
Yeah.
so we only booking at venues that'll let us not have a dress
Yeah,
code.
smart,
Like, oh,
yeah.
okay,
You can wear what you want.
And,
Man, I get what do you call it? I'm triggered when I hear dress code.
Dog,
I
yeah,
hate it, bruh.
Me and Ron used to make it a rule. We used to be like, bro, if I ain't dress code, I ain't getting in. I ain't
I ain't
I'll go
going.
home.
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. Damn, dude. I remember those times. I was like, I hated it.
The
Party
feeling,
buses.
the feeling of like
Yeah.
you get to the place and they're like no hats. You're like, dude,
Yeah.
I didn't get a haircut.
I didn't get a haircut, dude. I'm fucking dusty.
I remember
I
the-
am dusty as fuck right now.
I remember the
Yeah.
first time I vowed to do it. Like I say, me and Ron, it was a party. I think maybe it was at like Circle O or
Yeah, one of them
some
club- one of them
right?
city clubs,
But
yeah.
Allen Iverson
Yeah.
was like hosting it or something. Like,
Yeah.
he's in town for a game and Iverson's hosting it.
You had to go.
And we trying to go because it's cracking it. Iverson there, it's gonna be girls there. We trying
Yeah.
to be in there. Man, we can't get in, right? The dude denying us, because we got on a white tee, we got on a hat. Iverson come walk and get in, right? But at the time, I'm feeling myself, or I just have a high self-esteem level of myself. I'm like, bro, if Iverson get in, like how Iverson get in, no dress code.
Yeah, but he's throwing them. It's Iverson.
It's Iverson, right? But that's what I'm saying. I was so delusional back then. I'm like, man, how he get in and I can't get in?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
if he, I need
You
to be
caused
able
a
to
scene?
get in. No, it wasn't. I didn't cause a scene, but
Yeah.
that moment, I was like, I need to get as much respect as Iverson. Like, if I show up to the club, I ain't
that's facts,
getting
though.
in no dress code. Like y'all should be respecting me just as much as y'all respect Iverson.
Yeah.
But at the time, it's delusional. At the time, it's delusional.
But that's just how you felt.
But then when you aspire to do, it ended up happening. Now we
Yeah.
getting in no dress code.
Yeah, now
We
we're
coming in,
creating the wave
we
of
bringing
parties
the bottles.
with no,
yeah, we were creating the wave of parties with no, dress code.
yeah.
We going. I'm learning how to politic with different people. Like, man, whatever. Boom, they might not let us in one time. We come back, man. Here go a bottle.
Yeah.
Don't even go in the club. We
Yeah.
just come bring the bouncer a bottle or the owner. We'll ask the bouncer who the owner is. Like, can we talk to the promoter or the owner of the club? He'll go call him. Hey, we just wanted to give you a bottle. You know, we trying to get in. We couldn't get in. We learning from like Jay-Z and, you know, we hearing and listening to what they doing.
Yeah.
And like, we going to use that to do it out here.
Yeah.
Like, and sure enough, but it would be a genuine relationship.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
'Cause
It wasn't like I was trying to be a fake friend or nothing.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know you.
like
You don't
built-
know me.
Like you built those
Yeah,
relationships.
but then you see some of
Yeah.
these bouncers, you know, and then like you say what's up to, they know you
They
after
know
a
you
while.
now
like,
after a while. You didn't win a few
I forgot his
times.
name, but we were hella cool with the guy.
Yeah.
Like he would bounce at a couple places, but especially Milk.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I think he might have passed though, right?
I'm not sure. It was
But-
because a lot of them, right, that we
Yeah.
kind of started knowing.
Yeah.
But
those
like,
parties were sick too. Milk. Jock said Mega's parties at Club 6 were fire.
Yeah.
And
Those
just-
was wild. That was wild. I remember that Club 6 party that Jock talking about. That was like, I have a picture from that on my Instagram.
Yeah, that's the one with the downstairs layer.
Yeah.
And, like it's right there on 6th Street.
Yep.
And, like you could smoke inside.
Hell
and-
yeah.
And then, you know, can't forget about 222 High.
Yeah.
222 high.
Shout out
was
Rascal.
Crazy. Shout
Risky-
out to
Risky
Rascal,
Mondays.
Asa.
Risky Mondays.
Legendary
Was Asa DJing at the
party.
time too?
I mean, you gotta think-
Or,
Yeah, it was kind of like
the beginning.
the beginning of it.
Yeah.
He wanted to DJ, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think he was like learning with Ant and Rascal and all of them.
Who,
Or someone was trying to teach Asa to DJ.
I don't know. Was it Ed? Maybe I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I you know, it's that circle though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like somebody from the circle.
That club was hella narrow.
Hell yeah.
It's just
that
like
shit was wild.
it was a
But you get-
bar.
But think about it. Think about it.
and it was like crackheads right outside, just on the street
it's
selling
like in the
tapes.
heart of the Tenderloin,
Yeah.
and we're just
Yeah.
partying on a fucking Monday night.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. And it was across the street from the legendary studio where Pac recorded
What is it?
To Apocalypse Now.
No,
Vault Studio or something.
something like that.
I forget.
Tape
Yeah.
vault, something.
I forgot the name of it.
But also that
Fudge,
that
I was just talking
that
to
bar
my
what used to be
homegirl.
the Black Hawk, like an old jazz band,
shit,
like
it
back
did?
in the day. I think Miles Davis performed there back in the day.
What's the
name
So
of that
so that
studio?
so that
Damn, we
shout
was-
out to Ant. Ant was the one who was telling me about, but like that 222 Hyde used to be the green room, like, or you know, the where the
What?
jazz
It would be
musicians
where they
Yeah,
chill at
yeah.
before they go perform.
Yeah.
Next door, maybe they had the whole
yeah,
building.
you know that lot that was empty.
Yeah, that used to be a building.
That used to be the performance hall.
Wow, that's the first time I heard that. That's
But I'm
crazy.
saying like young kids do, you know, just
Now, do you
chilling.
do you Googles?
no, I mean, no.
Oh, you talking?
No, I'm just saying in general, the party, like,
Yeah,
dude,
it was-
Monday
we
night,
was raging.
raging on a Monday night,
It was called Tape Vault.
tape vault. There you go.
Yeah.
Tape vault.
But it might have had a different name when Pac was recording over there. But like
Yeah.
It was
event-
something I had Hyde in it.
Hyde
yeah, it
Tape
had
Vault.
Hyde in it, like something.
Or Tape Vault on Hyde.
Yeah.
Hyde. Tape Vault on Hyde.
Hyde.
Damn. Yeah, man. Because then, the parties and just, the store, like it just, I remember they were synonymous, like
Yeah.
it would be like flyers that had, it was a Huff party, but then also these DJs are going to be here. Like,
Yep.
maybe Triple Threat or so, I don't know.
Nah, I mean, right.
Different things like that. Where like,
And
just
then with
everyone's
them,
just,
yeah, with Mega, because
Yeah.
then Mega knows, Uncle Al.
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Al is fucking legend, a fucking
Tapped
living
in with
legend.
everyone
He's
from-
done
yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
right? So he, just like you say, we all love shoes.
Yeah.
We all love music. We all love the arts, the culture. So now we all come bring it together.
Yeah.
And then you have these people from this side of the culture, the hip hop side. You got people from the shoe sneaker side. And we all combining our resources now.
yeah.
And which has grown what it is today, right?
Yeah.
To where you can have a complex con.
Yeah,
where you could have,
facts.
because I remember complex con before complex con. We going to L.A.
Magic. Trade
In-
shows.
Different trade shows. I remember going out there and meeting Nipsey Hussle for the first time. I had a show with me and Nico. We went out to LA, remember?
Yeah.
We had that show in LA. You didn't come. Like right at the time, it's like, "Wait, you going to LA? They gonna do a show?" Like it had to be.
I should have.
But I'm saying,
I probably had work or something.
That's what I
was
mean.
Oh,
It
you
was
should have
like
told
at
me
the time, it
earlier.
was like, I can't come,
It was like
right?
on the. Oh, we going like?
Yeah, it was like a fluke.
Oh, when you going? Oh, tomorrow.
Exactly. We go out there. I'm end up meeting Nipsey Hussle for the first time because I remember I came back like, dude, it's a dude named Nipsey Hussle. I don't know why.
Wait. But then it comes full circle because then you opened up for him out here
Yep.
in Oakland.
In Oakland,
I
his
forgot
first show.
the name of that spot.
At a Caribbean.
New Caribbean
New
city
Caribbean.
or something.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Ron.
Me, you, and Ron. And Pinky, the porn star Pinky.
Oh my God.
She was the freaking host. It was her birthday.
Sketchy times.
Yeah, that party was wild. Then I had to pay to get the homies in.
That's right.
C plus and then because they was just hating on them. Like,
Well,
and
because
had
I
already
don't think
told
they
them I was
promoted
getting
it well enough for like.
to get like they was like, man, we need everybody to pay.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
everybody trying to get
yeah.
in there. They're like, we need our money. Like the promoters probably needed their bread.
Yeah.
Shout out Plus.
Shout out C plus. Shout out Nosh, man.
Yeah, they both doing their thing, man,
Yeah,
and
damn.
just great friends. Great
Yeah.
friends.
Man, how long has this been? C?
Damn, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark, man. This is
Oh, it hasn't even been 2 hours yet.
no, not even.
Damn.
Oh, it feels like 3 hours.
It felt like
Yeah,
it
it
felt
felt
like
like wow.
it felt like we were chilling for like 5 hours.
Yeah,
man.
just because
Hell yeah.
tying it all together because it
It's
all
so much.
it all
We haven't even
interjects.
covered
Yeah, it's
the
like
surface, man. We just kind of hitting
different
quick-
points. Like there's
yeah.
no timeline to follow because it's all kind of like
or going through the timeline to take too long. It's
yeah,
like,
just like I remember this. I remember, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um,
Like even these, like I show people these because I do want. This is the Kicks High collabo we did
With Huff?
With Huff
I've never seen that.
because it's only 30 of them. So he had this fabric laying around. Like they was maybe Huff and Honey. They went around or something. Maybe Huff and Benny. One of them.
Show
They was
it to
out
the-
there
show it to the kid.
looking at fabric, and they found this fabric at a
That's
fabric store,
sick.
and he was like, "Yo, we got to use this for a hat."
Yeah.
Right? So, but then there was only enough fabric to do 30 hats.
So you
So
sent it to
super
New
limited.
Era or
Yeah, they sent it. They sent the fabric to New Era, and New Era made the hats.
you're like we can make 30
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like,
damn,
it's only
that's
enough to
crazy.
make 30.
and you got one.
No, we're right working. I'm like, I gotta get a
Yeah.
hat.
So then
But
what?
they
15,
only released
15
they
at Kicks Hawaii, 15 at Huff.
I think so. It wasn't like it's not
Kicks
a lot
Hawaii was
at
the
all.
spot.
Yeah,
when you
and
go to
then
Hawaii.
one of the first collabos because they
Or
already
Kicks
had a
High.
relationship.
We used to call it Kicks High.
The Huff Kicks High, and this is one of the first collabs like that they ever
See,
did.
the
The Huff
relics,
Kicks High.
rare items.
Ooh, with the ill. Ooh,
With
the
the Benny
Hawaii etch a sketch though with the
Oh,
regular
I have
Etch-a-Sketch.
never seen that.
That's sick, dude.
That's crazy.
I have never seen that. That's
Hell
gas.
yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying though. It's
And
like
then-
you know how just recently they opened up the hip hop museum or whatever.
Yeah.
There needs to be something like that for streetwear eventually.
Definitely.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
eventually will be. If
That-
people keep these artifacts and
Yeah.
then we need to do it, right?
Yeah.
And like go around and as an exhibit, a traveling exhibit, and you show all these rare pieces.
What's the Huff store like now on Valencia? I've only went once, but I don't remember
it.
seeing.
I like the crew there. They got a great crew of new people.
Yeah.
I love the vibe. Obviously, we're removed from it, right? We're always gonna be into this stuff, but
Yeah.
like we ain't going there every day. I
Yeah.
ain't going to kick it. I
Like
ain't going
before,
to like
yeah.
like back
Yeah.
then. But then they keeping the tradition alive, man. I'm super proud of that crew over there. Shout out Allen. Shout out Q. Shout out, man. They all there, man, kicking it. They holding it down. It's just like a new generation.
Yeah.
And then Honey and Sweets have continued the dream of what Huff had.
Yeah.
And they're smashing it, man. I'm super proud of them. They homies.
Yeah.
Family.
I,
Those
mean,
are family.
I would never guess that like these would come out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right? Like they
you
killing
could
it,
only
man.
see it in pictures back
Yeah,
then.
Even with these, how they nailed this for the tribute to Huff. I just like the execution of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for people that don't know, they didn't use a fat tongue on this
It's the standard.
because it's actually a Jordan 1 tongue. So
What?
yes.
Oh,
so
it does have the
it's
lines.
a Jordan tongue.
Yeah.
So it's not a Nike dunk tongue at all.
So Jordan 1 tongue?
It's a Jordan 1 tongue.
That's
on the
sick.
shoe.
I did
And
not
the
know
reason
that.
they did it was because of sneakers, right? Because
Yeah.
people skate Jordan 1. Like the fashion nation with Jordan 1.
Lance Mountain, like
And he was
yeah.
like, oh, we're going to make it a Jordan 1 tongue.
That's sick.
So that's
dude.
something, that people might not know about this.
Yeah, these are sick, man. I could not touch because they were gone. I wanted that. I
Yeah.
wanted. Oh, and then you wouldn't know which one you were getting.
Yeah, it's a mystery pack.
Yeah, but I did want the Giants colorway
Yeah, right. Giants colorway is
with the
definitely-
tie dye. But this one right here, this is 1 out of 74 pairs. Friends and family. Was there
Yep.
another one that they did like this? No, just
No,
only friends and
that's
family.
Friends and family. They were all numbered
That's
and
sick.
just blessed and
I like stuff
grateful to
like that.
get a pair.
Because it's just
Yeah.
like we're gonna feed the general public. We're gonna take care of our crew,
Yep.
friends and family.
Hell
You know,
yeah,
we're all
right?
friends
It's
and
like
family.
you always want that FNF pack.
The
right?
FNF,
You
man.
need that FNF pack.
These are sick, dude. And it's just, man, just seeing all this stuff in person. Like, I knew you had all this stuff, but to see it all, like, this isn't even all of it. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
I mean, we weren't even expecting all this
Yeah.
stuff to
Yeah,
I
it's
told him bring a
more,
few-
man.
bring a few
Even like I
things.
gotta show this. This is I want to say the greatest hoodie ever.
Yeah.
Ever made. The freaking DQM
Time
Oh, I remember that one,
NYSF
dude.
hoodie.
That
At the time this got done, like it wasn't nothing like this. Like now
Yeah.
you see stuff like this all the time.
Yeah.
This was so crazy with the hits on the hood. So you had a hood up, you get the DQM hit, ooh, and the orange, and the
Huff and the Yankees.
damn, that
the
was
flip
clean.
because they from NY
Yeah.
and ooh, this crazy man.
DQM, that's Dave's Quality
Dave's
Meats.
Quality Me. Shout out Dave Ortiz,
Yeah.
another legend in the game, and his shop was like
That's the go-to
ahead
spot.
of the time
one
at the
in
time.
New York. Yeah.
And it looked like a meat packing. It was the first concept store, like
Yeah.
before Bodega, before all these stores that kind of started as a concept. That was the first.
Where it's like, we're going to make it like a butcher shop,
It
but
looked like
for
a
gear.
butcher shop, but for gear.
Yeah.
The shirts were in meat packing plastic. When he would give you a shirt or shoes,
Comes
he put it
wrapped in the
pink
paper?
wrap, the pink wrap
The
meat
meat,
paper.
the
Yeah.
steak wrap, like
Yeah,
you put in
the steak
like,
mat for if you get meat or like shrimp, you go get
See,
shrimp.
covered in a
wrap.
ribeye, but it's like a shirt.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
genius because nothing, people.
It was a
people can be
conveyor belt. The
creative.
the shirts are on a conveyor
Yeah.
belt, like a meat hanger, hanging in the store.
That's tight.
It
Yeah, no,
was sick.
I think stores they had the leeway to be more creative because nothing has been done
At the
back
time.
then. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it
I
was
remember
new.
going to LA like maybe 04, 05, just one summer, right? And then I want to say they had A Life in LA at one point.
I remember the A Life store out there.
and like
Yep.
you had to get buzzed in.
Yep.
But you've seen like some of their gear, some of their shirts compressed in these glass pixie glass, like
Yeah, I remember.
unbreakable, like bulletproof glass
Yep,
type
they were
thing.
in between the glass.
Yeah.
Like,
And I was like, but then when I recall, I'm like, man, I don't remember A Life being in LA. like,
No, it were.
But for like only a
it
limited
was
time.
a minute.
Yeah.
And then it turned into Hall of Fame. It used
There-
to be A Life, and then Arson got it and he turned it into Hall of Fame.
See, yeah, man, all the brands that from that era is just crazy,
Yeah.
man.
And
So
then
many
Chris
to name.
Gibbs with Union and
They were carrying
Sal Barbier.
hella
He used to have
stuff.
Sal's next to the Hundreds over on Fairfax. Like I remember all these places from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then Huff expanded
What it's
to
all turned
LA.
into, yeah. Because now this is like a multi-billion-dollar industry, right?
I know, but back then it was just people having
mom
fun.
and pops. It was just
Yeah.
people. They just check the check, trying to get it. Like
getting a
it.
Nike account was huge.
It was huge.
Yeah.
You was getting, but then Nike used to make you buy hella shit to get the ill shit.
Yeah, you gotta get.
But like
these
I say, Huff
TJs.
had a unique position, yeah, where he had like the rarest accounts. He had
Yeah.
the Tier 0 account, a Jordan account, a Supreme account,
Yeah,
Cause account.
and this is early cause.
This is the
Yeah.
first Cause.
Yeah.
This Cause is just.
Can you carry my stuff?
Can you carry my
That's
stuff?
probably how.
Cause.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you carry my stuff? But then it's homies helping homies. We
Yeah,
homies.
yeah.
He like, man, I'm gonna come to this life. Oh, you got bring your toys here.
Yeah.
Bring your clothes here.
You guys sold the toys at one point too?
No,
Or-
it was just the
okay,
clothes.
Just clothes.
Because the
That's
toys,
crazy.
he was already, he was known for that, but he wasn't, I think, making them in mass yet. It was
Yeah,
kind of
it's
still
like
doing them little
small
like,
numbers,
small numbers, yeah. And like I say, I didn't even really know that much about him then.
Yeah.
He just Huff friend
Yeah.
at the time.
What's up, man? Hey,
Yeah.
Huff, your boys here.
Yeah, Huff.
That's crazy.
Like Huff, your boy,
Um,
what's his name? Brian?
Hey, your
Brian
boy
Donovan?
that makes the toys is here.
Yeah, your boy that make the toys is here.
Yeah,
That's how
shout out to Cause, man.
Yeah, shout out Cause though. Always a cool dude. Every
Yeah.
time I met him.
Who's so other than artists, other than like, other skaters, other artists that like were friends with Huff, I remember one time you told me like I think either Wale or like Mickey Fax is coming to the store. Like
Mickey Fax. So I picked Mickey Fax up from the airport.
Oh, okay.
Me and Mickey Fax, yeah. Mickey cool. That's the homie. So when he was like that popular, he had a show out here.
Yeah.
And I forgot
at 330
how.
Rich,
yeah,
for sure.
I forgot how we connected, but basically somebody put me in contact with him. Maybe we had a mutual friend we knew or something.
Yeah.
And just doing music at the time, right? And it was like, he coming out here, so it was kind of like, I'll show you around when you get out here. So when
so you took him to Huff.
I took him over to Huff.
Okay.
I took him over to Iron. What was the shout out? Man, what's the denim store over on Mission?
Oh,
Gino used to.
yeah. What's it called?
Yeah. And
Afterlife. No,
the name is
Savage Life.
and I know the guy Kia.
Yeah, but
he's the owner.
What's the name of the store? Like
Gino used to, raw
Self Edge.
Self Edge. There you go.
Took him to Self Edge.
Afterlife.
Yeah, because Self Edge.
Afterlife.
Nah, but like Self Edge, like Mickey was into like we were all
raw
getting into
denim.
Self Edge denim raw denim at the time, and they had like they still do have the best. Like they got the sugar cane, and they got like premium denim.
That's tight.
And
Who's
Mickey
someone that just
Fax,
came through that were like, oh shit, when you were working, or like that you heard about?
Rich Boy. Remember Rich Boy?
Yeah.
I
Throw some
remember because we had a relationship with one of the people that used to like one of the A&Rs for Universal.
Oh, okay.
Russ, and then he used to bring artists all the time.
Oh, okay. Like
They
they
would
have
bring
to have a
artists.
show,
If
or
they
like
have a show,
they're doing what's that?
They
a
don't
press
know where
tour?
to go,
Yeah.
so they go to Huff.
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
I need where's a cool place to go to? They send them to
Lupe?
Huff.
You pull up?
Lupe came through. Lupe, Jeezy, Too Short, The Pack, every Bay Area artist.
Wale probably. I want to say Wale.
Yeah, Wale came through. Wale had a in-store there or something. We did something with him there.
That's
before
tight,
he had a
man.
show. He came and did an in-store before
I
he
feel
had
like
a show.
I remember that.
Yeah, he tried to get this hat. The Gucci hat. I had it on.
This one?
Yep, and
He's
he
like-
tried to buy it off me. He was like, let me get that hat. And I was like, this is a one-on-one. He like, but let me get that. And I was like, nah, bro, you can't get nothing. Like,
But then it was even inside. Was it even his size? Man?
Yeah, maybe he was just talking, right? Wale was just talking.
Yeah. So if we're getting towards the tail end, you know what I'm saying? We could always run it back for a part 2. This is Cleat Check episode 1. But I wanted to
Yes,
ask you,
sir.
like, rest in peace to Keith. If you could pick, if you don't know, that's fine. But like, what was like maybe your best memory?
My best
him, you know what I'm
memory
saying?
with Huff would probably be, there's a few, man. Kicking it with him at the barbershop, right? Because it's like Huff's in my hood, around my friends, in my environment.
Yeah.
Like,
Getting a cut from your home.
yeah, he in the same place
Yeah.
where a fucking Mac just went off. Like 2 months ago, like, right? This is real. These are my day one homies that I done grew up with, like, from the birth, and he kicking it with them, and we all friends. Ed's there, Masan there.
Yeah.
We he made my friends his friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like best memories. Like partying with him, just chopping it up. His dry humor. He got like this dry, dead humor. Like Huff, it would be hilarious though, right? Learning from him, seeing him run a business, being inspired. It's just so many memories, man. Like I
hard to
couldn't
pinpoint.
or it's just that I couldn't. He's improved. Like I wouldn't be who I am without meeting these people.
Yeah,
without
you were telling
meeting
me
y'all,
that
without meeting.
he was one of the first people to tell you to rap.
Yeah, or he was like, "Do it." Like, hell
Or you had
yeah.
an idea, like, I think I want to make music.
You tell him an idea, and he'll be like, "Well, how you gonna do it? Like, do it. You should do it. Like, yeah, you should. Like, that's what you're gonna do. You do it." And just seeing him doing what he wants to do. Like, you're a pro
That's the
skater.
perfect blueprint.
You have your own. So it's like, oh, you could just make it in this world being you.
Yeah.
That was what the main lesson. But memories is like just kicking it, right? Like a
So
homies,
many,
like friends. Like I say, probably him being at the shop and then us going to the Thrasher Park after and skating, right? It's like, dude, I'm in the Keith in my hood chilling, like we cool in it.
Yeah. Damn, that's tight, man.
You know what I'm saying? And just going to his house. We had a huge party, a house party at his house.
Oh, really?
Where we ended up on the roof.
Where'd he stay at?
He stayed around the corner from the shop on Hayes.
Oh, on Hayes. Okay.
So he stayed on I forgot the street around the corner.
I feel like you would have had a house like in Pack Heights or something, like something
Nah,
crazy.
but the house was dope.
Yeah.
You know, now that house is probably bread.
Millions, yeah.
But back then, it was clean. He had it was like a little condo house he had spot. It was sick though. We
Yeah.
had an ill party there. I remember that. That was a good memory. And just skating with him. Definitely missing, man. He's a cool.
That was
dude.
a big blow for San Francisco, but
Yeah.
for the skateboard world, streetwear
Fashion
world,
world,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
man.
It was very shocking out of nowhere. During the time it happened too, because
Yeah,
the whole world was
yeah.
on like.
It's
Right?
Yeah.
yeah, because it was
One thing-
pandemic kind of.
Yeah,
Pandemic was going on during the pandemic.
Yeah. One thing for me is like I remember just being at work one day and like I'm on Hypebeast and I just see Huff selling a portion or selling Huff to Japan.
Oh, this is before
like-
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is like 2018 maybe.
Mhm. But maybe he might have found out he had cancer then. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know that part. But then,
But then I was just like, damn, Huff's getting bread. Like,
yeah,
'cause
Huff got
it
breaded
was
out.
like
though.
for-
He was like, "Let me cash out."
yeah,
But that was the work he put in the beginning.
yeah, it paid
And then
off.
he doubled down on himself because remember they ended up doing the shoes like he did his own.
He had his own
shoes.
shoe.
And he did his, he just went harder on his clotting and the brand and blew
Yeah.
the Huff socks.
Yeah,
The weed
that's what
socks
we
went
mentioned that in
crazy.
one of the videos. Like those went diamond.
They went diamond. That's what sealed
Yeah.
the deal, like the socks, because that took the world by storm.
Yeah, C was telling me he read an article about the socks.
I think it was
like
Honey
Tyler
that-
Creator, like
yeah, I think it was. I think it was an article on Honey, I
GQ.
think. GQ,
Yeah.
like they were talking about the socks and something about how like they made a bunch of them and they were just sitting for a long time
For a year,
Yeah, and then
we
it
giving
wasn't-
them to people.
but
Yeah.
it wasn't until Odd Future
Somebody warm, yeah.
they would come to the store like they're all over Fairfax and they would come
Oh,
to
they
the
would
store.
always come and get the socks.
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, can we get some free?" And they would just give them the free
They
socks.
give them the socks, and they
and
was
then
wearing
they
them.
ended up going on tour with,
That's crazy.
or they were on stage, at a tour, and then Lil Wayne saw him. They're like, "Oh, let me get the,"
Let me get the socks.
and then he ended up going to.
That's how it
great.
happened.
Yeah.
See, but that's the organic way.
That's the
you know what
organic
I'm
way.
saying?
Because
Here's
remember
some
we had
free
the
shit.
we had the Odd Future show at Rock. What is it called?
The Roxy?
It's by
No.
my house.
What's it called now? It's called
No, it's the same place. It's the roadside or something like that.
What?
Odd Future show.
We had
I
the
remember I
Odd
a
Future
I
show
got a
right
t-shirt.
before they
in
blew
San
up.
in San
Yeah,
Francisco?
it was sold out though. Still,
Oh, across the street from that park,
August.
and it's
no,
over kind of like near my house, like off a Third, like
Mighty?
No.
It's like a dive bar, like a rock, like a dive
that
bar
had a stage
that had a stage.
and good sound. I forgot what it's called.
By the
You
by
know
Third?
exactly. No, so this is where I stay now.
Dog
So,
Patch.
like,
Oh, Dog Patch. I'm sorry, my bad. I was like, man,
Oh, I know
like,
what you're talking. I don't know.
Man, it's
I
like
know-
rock something.
I forget.
And
I
it's a
don't know.
legendary spot. Like it's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
there forever.
Yeah.
But basically, remember we had a show.
Mission Rock.
Nuh-uh.
That's what someone just said in the. That's
It ain't
Noel.
Mission Rock,
That's not Noel. Damn. But no,
it's
I
on-
remember that. Yeah, yeah. And
It's
then
off
I had the
16th.
T-shirt.
So if you're going 16th is running pair like where the new UCS like the
New San Francisco.
New San
The New San Francisco.
like Chase and all that. But
Spark
16th
Social.
is the street over from 16th. One street over.
It wasn't Mission Rock.
Mississippi or something. It's like a street.
In the cut, like in one of those state
Yeah,
streets. I
it's
know.
one of the
I know
state
exactly what
streets.
you're talking about. I forgot the name.
but
though.
basically,
But yeah, so
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
out
the
here.
show we had there
Yeah.
with them, they left to go on the England tour and they blew up there. Like that is
okay.
we had the show with them
the
right
last
before
show,
they blew
while
up.
they're still underground-ish.
No one knows
Yeah.
who they are, but it's all of them. It's the internet. It's like internet. It's Tyler.
Earl,
It's Earl. Haji.
the other Left Brain,
Yep. It's the
Domo
whole crew.
or Damo.
Yep. And I used to, and then when
Jasper.
I would go out to LA, I would always see Tyler and them because they was always
Rockapoko?
hanging around. Yep. I think it's Rockapoko.
That's what John. Shout out
Oh,
John.
yeah,
I think it's
Rockapoko.
Rockapoko.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
Shout out John, man.
Shout out John, man.
Shout
I
out
think it's
Jan. He
Rockapoko.
said dope production. See,
Oh,
Shout out to Jen.
shout out
Cool,
to
man.
Jen. Right
Hell
on.
yeah.
damn. Okay, and then what's if you had to pick one? What's your favorite Huff Nike?
You got to show it. I know
You
it's
gotta-
here with you.
Man,
If you had to pick one,
if I gotta go one, ooh,
That's a tough one, dude.
I know it's tough, but
nah, but it might be a bit like that.
this one, but this.
It would be cause it's like, hey, bro,
It was a
that's
unicorn.
the hottest shit right now. That's the
Yeah.
unicorn.
This
I
is
wanted
gas,
that, and this
dog.
was a unicorn to me. You know what I'm saying? These are ones like, what? I have these now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's almost unbelievable.
The
to me.
Muffs.
Like, what? The Muffs and the freaking Giants. R.I.P. Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays.
I know. R.I.P.
I know, man.
R.I.P. Willie Mays.
Arguably
Yeah.
the greatest
Say hey.
of all
Yeah,
time.
he's arguably the greatest of all time for
I'll
sure.
take him over Babe Ruth.
He's
I
better
ain't
than
never
Babe
seen-
Ruth.
I ain't
Babe Ruth
so-
was good, but
I
he
never
was
seen no
better than
Babe
Babe
Ruth
Ruth.
highlights.
I did, but like Babe Ruth was good, but he wasn't better than Willie. Like Willie Mays was like better than him.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
like
was- I
Willie
don't-
Mays, Barry Bonds, Ken Griffey. Like
Yeah.
I don't. It's like
There's select guys.
yeah,
from-
right.
Yeah.
Like what's his name for the Yankees? Mickey Mantle.
Yeah.
But,
But
nah.
okay, but yeah, to go with my favorite, I gotta go with the. Where are they at? Oh, it would be between these. It would be these. It'd be the Air
those?
Max ones.
All right.
Yeah, the Huff Quakes. The black, like I like the material on the first ones, but
Be like
this
the pattern.
black.
Yeah.
Show the cam. Show the
Perf,
cam.
bruh, with that gum.
There
That's
it is.
just like a me shoe.
That is
That's
you
billion,
for sure.
like-
That's billion all the way.
You had the gear
like
too.
the
You had
perf.
yeah. That's
Come on,
I remember
man.
seeing you wear
That's
those a lot.
crazy. Like this is probably my favorite out of all the Huffs. Yeah,
then
it'd
who-
be the black one.
and that's
The black
Benny Gold's
Air Max
design on the.
The Huff Quake design. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Benny Gold.
So they had those. They
And
had
see
the,
how it's smoked. So like it's like the smoke bellowing out from
Yeah.
from the earthquake, but it fades on that back if you look at it. And it was made to wear like that. Like if you wear it, it looks like it kind of
more
like
distressed.
smoky.
Yeah. Getting your reps in.
So it would either be those or the Air Max ones. I've always was a fan of these. These were always
Yeah.
unicorns to me. But it would be one of the Air Max ones.
And then I've seen like Huff in like an old interview. In an old interview, he was saying like, "Oh, you know, this is one of his favorite shoes."
Yeah, it's his favorite shoe. So
Yeah.
that's where I kind of got like a style inspiration from Huff. He used to always wear. Shout out Keek the Sneak, white
Yeah.
tee, blue jeans,
Yeah.
and Nikes. But it would be
Some
it
kind
would-
of Air Max.
It would be Air Max One.
Yeah.
So he would wear the white and red Air Max Ones all the time with gray jeans and a white tee.
That's sick. That's a uniform.
Yeah.
Like when someone's like, "This is my fit."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that
I'm
was like
wearing this
his
every
fit.
day.
Like if
Yeah.
I see Huff every day, he coming with bones. He holding bones.
Yeah.
He either got like some paper or some. He got some blue bottle coffee in one hand. He got bones in the other hand.
Skateboard on feet.
White tee, skateboard on feet with Air Maxes.
Yeah.
And blue and gray jeans, gray Levi's.
That's fire, man.
Or like some denim, but gray denim though.
What would you say would be like his second favorite? Second favorite shoe that you guys might have talked about, or like
Who, Huff?
Yeah, if he wasn't in Air Max ones or like some skate shoes, what other
Huff
Nike?
he had Jordan ones. He liked the
Jordan
Jordan ones. He was a Jordan dude. Like
I want to say he was in that Bones Brigade movie for.
He might have been. I don't know. That might be a little too old.
It was like 1988.
Yeah, he might have been too young, but maybe right.
I've seen an old video of him when he was a teenager.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know if it's that specific video. But
Yeah, he might have
Jordan
been.
ones that fits the part for
He
sure.
used to rock ones. He had like black and red ones, black and like the first 01.
The 01s,
The 01s,
yeah.
he had them. He had the J's, like he had the 4s, he had the 3s. He had the J's you want, he had them. But I would say he was an Air Max 1 dude. What other shoe would I get? I would say the J's, Jordan 1s.
Jordan ones.
I didn't see him wear them as much as because back then, right? Yo, Jordans was like, I'm only bringing my Jordans out when I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm really outside. Like it's an event.
I'm bringing out the
yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Shout out Miggs in the chat. He said this is Complex Con in real life.
All this gear, bro.
Yeah,
There's like hella
gears,
t-shirts. Miggs
mad
has a
gear.
lot of Huff hats.
Yeah,
He has a
Miggs
lot of
got
Huff.
hella shit.
He had a lot of the hoodies too. Shout out Miggs, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess before we get on out of here, where can people find you? What you got in the works? This is hella wet.
You already know, man.
Hey,
Kingsty's Billion. You feel me on Instagram? Speed Kills out now.
Speed Kills. Go
Go
get that.
get
We'll
that.
put all the links in the description, but I'll
there's
give you all the
links for all
Spotify
of this,
links.
man. I'm on everything streaming.
Yeah.
Man,
Streaming Willie Beeman.
Willie beaming.
Hell
We
yeah.
got that. That Speed Kills is the current thing out. Go check the whole catalog though. Like
Laguna Sega.
Laguna
I say it
Seca.
wrong.
Yeah, you said it right.
I said it right.
You feel me? Laguna Seca. That's hard.
Look at these.
We got a lot of
relics
stuff
right
coming,
here.
man.
This shit's crazy. Yeah. So King Steve's Billion.
Yeah, King
J
Steve Billion on
Instagram,
Instagram, J Billion on
J
Twitter,
Billion on Spotify.
J Billion on Spotify,
saying?
J
Shout
Billion
out-
on everything else streaming. Whatever you like to listen to
Man, we didn't
music,
even
go
get
check
to
me out.
tap into your trip, Italy.
Ooh, Italy was,
That looked
Italy
fun
was
from
cracking.
the internet.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
beautiful.
Amalfi Coast.
The Italiano, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
man, out there on the coast, out there enjoying
All
life.
up on
it
the
was
boat,
beautiful.
speed boats, man.
See, but then I
Yes.
feel like
Yes, racing the boats. You got to get out there and live, y'all.
somehow you got into a soccer wave at one point too.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
I still love it. It was because I got hurt hooping.
Yeah.
I got hurt. I tore my Achilles hooping, and
I
I was
remember
injured.
studio sessions coming through. You was rocking
Soccer
the sambas
kits.
like
Yeah.
hardcore. Was it
Yeah.
sambas, right?
I had them all.
Yeah, the
I had
samba.
the booze
What was it-
nits.
what was it- what was
The
it-
booze nits.
Wait, no. What was the one
Yeah.
with the tongue? Like
Dennis,
the,
Dennis Booznitz.
that's the one.
Because Booznitz took the skate shoe and made
Made
it.
it a-
I mean the
soccer shoe made
made
a
the
skate shoe. Yeah.
Same shit. How they took the dunk.
See, and this is years before like a samba.
This is before
is
people was even on it.
Yeah, I mean
And
people.
he used to come to the. I mean, people was
no,
always
no,
been
no.
on
But
it,
to your
yeah.
point, like wearing it strictly for fashion type shit. You
wearing
know
it
what
how
I'm
they wear
saying?
it now.
Yeah.
But like
Years before.
Shout out
Started
Dennis
the-
Booznitz too, because he used to Boozin' Tits is like his nickname. He used to come in and bring us like flow.
Yeah.
So if he had extra Adidas flow, he would just whoever at the store, if he wore your size, he'd be like, hey, man, I got some extra.
Did y'all carry
shoes."
Adidas at one point?
Yeah, we had Adidas.
Okay.
So we would carry his skate shoes and stuff, and he would come in.
Yeah.
Great dude, man.
Man, it's been a fun
Did it-
first episode, man.
Speaking of Adidas,
Yeah.
you did the shoot for that one for Huff, right?
I did.
Back at 808
I
on Sun.
did.
Remember that?
Yeah. For the Huff Adidas.
Yeah.
Those were that's an Adidas I want. I can't
You
find
didn't
it.
get it?
I had them, but I got rid of them like an idiot.
Oh, come on.
Cause I'm a Nike guy, so it's easy for
yeah.
me to dump some Adidas. Man. Like, well, these motherfuckers up out of here.
I'll get these. I'll
I
get
get
them
them
later.
again. Yeah, whatever.
That's crazy, man.
But
Well,
but I still got some Adidas. Shout out Black Skill. The Black Skill Adidas is smooth.
The
I still
Bape
got
ones?
them. They had that multicolor, but they were Adidas. Like they weren't Bape.
oh yeah. It had
But they
purple,
did that
red,
multicolored
green.
camo, yeah.
That didn't drop at the same time as the
It
Bape
did.
collab.
It
Okay,
dropped,
so that's
or
why.
it dropped kind of like
It wasn't a Bape.
it wasn't a
Adidas
Bape
Black Scale.
Adidas.
It was an
Black,
Adidas.
yeah.
That's fine, dude. I remember I hella wanted those.
Yeah,
Those are
those
sick.
are some good Adidas. Like I still have them.
Yeah.
They look good. I pull them out every now and I go, this was a good Adidas. Then I put on some Nikes.
This a good Adidas, man.
Then I put on some Nikes.
Adidas, man.
Go outside.
we was huffed out.
Huff down there. Out of
Man,
control.
Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can take this camera angle right here. Hold on.
Out of control.
She wants to show all the relics, man. But the crazy thing is, this isn't even all of it. This is just this is a fraction.
I want to show y'all. Like one thing is the Ray Fong.
Damn, that name sounds familiar. He's an artist.
Yeah, Barry McGee.
Okay.
So he's a Asian American artist from San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
legendary artist. Twist is his nickname, his graffiti name. I'm not a huge graph head, but the people who are in graffiti, they definitely know Twist. And we did a collabo with him, and it was it got banned because the Asian community was like, "This is racist."
Oh, I
right?
remember
And it
that.
had
Yeah,
news
yeah.
articles.
Show right here.
Yeah, they had news articles, but what this is a self-portrait of Barry McGee. He's Asian.
Yeah. So they got it twisted.
But that was at the time, the mainstream
remember-
media didn't understand.
I remember hearing
streetwear.
about
Yeah,
that,
I remember
yeah.
hearing about that.
Yeah, so Barry McGee, this is like a self-portrait picture of himself. Like he kind of drew it of himself.
but like for being a boutique and like how did it get so how did it catch
Because
people's
people
eyes?
already shopped at the store, and then some of the customers
They'd walked by it or seen
and
it.
seen it and was like, "That's
I'm
offensive."
telling the news.
Yeah, right there, like that's offensive. Like you got this.
But he's an Asian American
But
artist.
he's an Asian American
Yeah.
artist. So as a response to it, right? So we had all the controversy with the shirt, and they were like, "You should not sell that." Nah, nah, nah. So then we made the shirt again, and we just put band on it. So we did the Ray Fong band joint. So that's like the little tweak on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. But we had like a whole Adidas collabo.
That's fire, dude.
And then, like I said, you got the original. This is one of my favorite Huff shirts ever. It's a DVS collabo. Fucking awesome.
Didn't
like a
he have
triple
his own
collab.
DVS at one point?
Yep. And he made it off of Air Max. He made it off of
right,
Air
okay.
Max 90.
Damn.
Yeah,
Because
when Oliver print was just
Yeah,
Going
this was
hard.
Dude, all over
going
print
crazy.
was all over
Fucking awesome,
everywhere,
huh?
bruh.
Wow, DVS.
Rogue status.
Rogue status.
With all the-
Ron had the forever endorsement. He got the tattoo.
Shout out to Ron,
Yeah,
man.
he got the tattoo because it had the frowny face.
Yeah.
Like the having a bad day face.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, man, this guy
And
got
that
a
like
neck
fit
tat.
Ron. That was his shit. So he was.
Yeah.
And Rogue status was just fit him.
Yeah.
It had all like the guns on it
Shout out
and all
Ron,
that shit.
man. I'd
yeah.
be seeing him at the barbershop, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Now. That's my Brody.
Damn, man. And then that hoodie you're wearing right there, that's based off of Nas.
This is based off Nas and his iconic line,
Yeah,
right?
I'm an addict for
Yeah, I'm an addict
sneakers.
for sneakers. 20s a Buddha and,
bitches with beepers. That's fire.
Yeah,
And there was a
man.
T-shirt to go with
And it had a
it
T-shirt and it got the Huff hit, but it looked like Nas on the back
from the
which is-
Nas' script. From
Yeah, the Nas script.
That's sick, dude. See, like these collabs at the time, it's just like it was blending everything, like we talked about. But
Yeah,
damn,
Yeah, this was a hit on.
and this is
or-
like Huff being a hip hop dude. Like
Yeah,
Huff
yeah.
was in, he from New York. He
Yeah.
from the birthplace of hip hop.
That was a hit
Yeah.
on the back of your hoodie
That's
and the
crazy.
shirt.
It really looked like the Nas script.
Shout out Huff
And
Archives.
sneakers, Buddhas, and bitches.
that's fire, dude.
You guys say bitches on the back, Buddha sneakers. Because at the time, this was like offensive.
Yeah, yeah,
this
for
was
sure.
Like, you
Nah.
wearing this is like, what?
Dude, the effing awesome hoodies, like that was
Yeah,
crazy.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Shit like get fucked. That's a wild hat. This the wildest hat.
You got-
I want to get this hat.
Yeah, and that's
No,
what we
Billy.
see kids coming in like, drink up, bitch. Like, that's crazy. 2010. Shout out, honey.
What a time, bro.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Dirtbags, real dirtbags. Shout out Keith Sweets, the original. Dirtbag crew, man, my boy.
A lot of memories. A
Yeah,
lot of
man.
real
I love
Frisco
all
though.
them
It's
dudes.
real
Real
Frisco.
Frisco.
It's real part. It's like part of.
This is a sample that never came out. We did like a polka dot joint. It's 3M. The 3M, the polka dot on there is 3M. And it had the plaid on the bottom, on the underbill. Ooh, that's a hat chat.
I want to say there was like. That's
That's a hat chat hat.
Shout
right
out
there.
Fredo, man.
Hell yeah.
Because yeah, Fredo had a lot of these too back in the day. He was saying.
Yeah, I
Pretty
know he
sure
did.
Fredo got a massive. Like,
He said he sold some or like
well, right, but
yeah.
it was an era where it was like, okay, I can sell these Huff hats. I ain't wearing
Yeah.
them. But right, me having
wouldn't
the
be
personal connection to
you
them,
keeping
I always
them,
kept
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about it, man. Like I said, when they open up the Streetwear Museum or the Huff Museum, you have some of the stuff that some people might not have anymore.
Nah,
you know?
definitely, man. And just like I say, just appreciative of everything I learned from him,
Yeah,
and blessed, man. Blessed to have him as a friend.
yeah. I met him like
dude.
twice, but he was hella cool, man. You're like, this is my boy Paul. I make music with him. He's like, oh, I was like, hey, what's up, man? You have a
Yeah.
store.
I know, like-
you're a legendary skateboarder. That's just fire. dude.
Wow, this is the it's like a friends and family tee. R.I.P.
Oh,
R.I.P.
sick, dude.
You feel. You killed it while you was out here though, Huff, man. You a real legend out here, man.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man.
And it brought us all these right
Brought
here.
us all together. Yeah, brought
This
us all
is
this
crazy.
heat.
This is crazy to me.
Brought lifetime friendships together. It's all
Yeah.
because of this dude, right? Like
Yeah.
who just doing what he wanted to
Doing what we
do.
want to do, man. Damn, we could keep going. There's a lot of history there, but what's the duration?
We're at
220?
like almost 2.5.
2.5?
Okay.
All right, yeah, man. I want to say thank you for, stopping by,
Hell
sharing
yeah,
all
you
this,
already know.
especially with anticipation for, it dropped already at Huff, but people have a second chance to get the sneakers.
This weekend, yeah, Saturday.
If you're in the
Yeah.
area, you could pull up to 85 Gallery. They're doing first come,
Your
first
mic,
serve.
Mike.
They're doing first come, first serve at 85 Gallery for the gray and the pear and the anthracite and the brilliant orange. Anthracite. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
even, yeah. But, it's just cool to hear from someone that was there, during the whole, like, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, thanks for sharing your perspective. Thanks for bringing all this stuff by. It's
Yeah,
hella
right,
funny
right,
because I was like,
right.
hey, can you bring a few Huff items?
Oh, yeah.
Here's some items. I got some
Dude,
items,
yeah,
man.
I got helped up. I see one thing and I'm like, no, they need to see this. And then
Yeah.
like, oh, they need to bring
You know,
this. I wasn't even gonna bring the dunks
Yeah.
because they were like at the bottom of the pile. I was like, I gotta grab those. But I was like, they gotta see them.
I'm glad you did, man. This has been, a fun episode. Let us know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Shout out to everybody that's been in the chat. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to Hoopty. Shout out Noel and John, Jan, and everyone that stopped by. Shout out to Jock. And, you know, we'll try and do more of these. I mean, dude, we could talk about sneakers forever,
day,
bro. We do
right?
this. It's like, oh, should we work on music now?
Yeah,
It's like,
right?
after an hour of talking about, hey, did you get these? But nah, again, thanks for coming by, stopping by, doing this with us. We appreciate
Hell
you. We love
yeah.
you, man. And shout out to Huff, RIP. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm Paul, C-Rock behind the lens, man of the hour,
Yes, sir.
King Steve's Billion, Shoot Your Shot Records, man. Shoot Your Shot TV.
Let's get it.
Peace.
Music, make 'em all. Wavy Dream Team, Vanity, Dubbies. Now the cruise, man. Let's get to these rap stars. I need that Berlina Black NSX by Acura. I'm stacking racks like Yakima. Skis and bike.